Welcome to my channel Emotional M.
Lee Yunxiao. Who's calling me? Aren't I, Gu Feiyang, already dead? Wait, what are these? Whose memory is this? Lee Yunxiao. According to those memories, it is the year 1033 of the Tianwu calendar. It's been 15 years since I died in the Tiandang Mountains, 15 years. Is it a mistake? That looks like a statue of me. Lee Yunxiao, you've got some nerve. But here. You dare to sleep in my class. My body. Am I God reborn? Answer the question. How many ways are there to craft an ordinary mysterious weapon? Luo Yunqing, lecturer of Tianshui Guo Jiaolan College. This girl's body is awesome. Long hair and pretty face. If worn with a battle dress, she would look alike. That's another Red Lotus martial sovereign in a nutshell. Still a long way to go. Ah. What's going on? I'm a great martial artist of the Four Quadrants realm. How could I be distracted by one look at an ordinary boy? Answer the question. How many ways are there to craft an ordinary mysterious weapon? It must be because I've been stuck on that thing lately and I've been a bit distracted. How this kind of childish question, trying to test the Tianwu continent's top 9th tier emperor grade alchemist? Crafting weapon? A total of 48 kinds. Ha ha ha, it is still like this. This boy Li Yunxiao is probably sleep-talking. The body's chakras are not open and it looks like his brain circuits is also broken. You can get it wrong even if it's written in a textbook worthy of being the Li family's scrappy young master. Trash, did you even read the book? Lord Yang Di textbook clearly has only 36 types. Yang Di? That brat. Did he dare to forget the 12 methods that Gu Feiyang had originally created? What did you say? Haha, this kid is afraid of being punished, so he started talking nonsense. That is, as Lord Yang Di is a student of Lord Martial Emperor Gu Feiyang, could he still have written it wrong? How dare this guy call Lord Yang Di that way? Silent. Lord Martial Emperor Gu Feiyang is not only the third-ranked martial artist in the Tianwu continent. He is even a top-tier 9th-ranked emperor-grade alchemist. Those methods. How did he know? He indeed created the 12 technical crafting method. But in the textbook, what? Those 12 methods are simply beyond the grasp of ordinary people, and Lord Yang Di did not introduce them in. It is said that Li Yunxiao is a waste of martial arts, and the chakras are not opened, so it is difficult for his talent to be in martial arts. But if you train to become an alchemist, it is far more valuable than martial arts training. Humph, flatter yourself by looking at some extracurricular materials. Tell me, why do we need to add sky crystal sand during crafting weapons? If you can answer this question, you won't need to take my class in the future. Wow. The teacher is angry. Everybody knows that sky crystal sand needs to be added when crafting weapons, and there's no reason why. Doesn't this mean asking, why is 1 plus 1 equal to 2? Crystal sand is not a must in this day, but this moderation is needed by the ordinary alchemists, who can't accurately fuse the materials. Well said. But why does some crafting process fail when adding sky crystal sand? Sky crystal sand is water, of course it can't be used in the crafting of fire attributes. I see. Well, then let me ask you one more thing. How to get rid of the influence of the sky crystal sand when the red copper is fused with the gold? Treat the sky crystal sand as an impurity and remove it by quenching. That's it. No wonder I keep failing. Such a simple thing was solved by him. His eyes, is he disdain to answer this kind of question? Li Yunxiao. You must come to next class. Self-study now. Could it be Teacher Luo was asking question just now? From now on, I won't take her class anymore. What's going on with Brother Yun today? What's that all of a sudden? Hey, what are you talking about? Could it be Li Yunxiao is actually a genius in the art of alchemy? The talent requirements to become an alchemist requires a lot more talent than those of martial arts. How can he walk the path of weapon refining when he can't even open a single chakra? Boss is right. Fucking alchemy genius. Ha ha ha. Humph. So, this is the capital of the country of Tianshui, Yangdi. Yangdi, this stupid apprentice, happens to be the master of the alchemist here. This statue must be sculpted for me by Yangdi, considering his filial piety. 15 years later, Gu Feiyang was reborn as Li Yunxiao. It's a little bit emotional to see my own statue. Here it is. Capital of the country of Tianshui. The Alchemist's Tower. It's a pity that this body is too weak now. Such a kid hasn't even opened the chakras. It's a natural waste constitution. Anyway, in my previous life, I was also the third-ranked Wudi Grandmaster in the Tianwu continent. Now it's just a matter of finding a way. Let's find Yundi first, and harden my waste body first. Association of Alchemists, Tianshui Branch. The year 1001 of Tianwu calendar, Yangdi. If things go well, it will only take a few years. I will be able to regain my power. Then, with my knowledge from 2 lives, I will be able to reach higher levels. In this life, I will stand at the top of the world. My current body meridians are all dried up. As long as I find Yangdi to get through the meridians first, then I'll be able to regain my strength quickly by myself. Welcome to the Association of Alchemists. How may I help you, my dear little sir? Receptionist of Tianshui Association of Alchemists Lu Yao. Little sir, I'm looking for Yangdi. Is he here? Lord Yangdi? Are you talking about the former chairman, Lord Yangdi? Former chairman? So, he's not here anymore? Lord Yangdi was the chairman here 20 years ago. Huh? It's a bit troublesome. I wanted him to make some breakthrough pills. Now I have to get through the dry invisible meridians on my own. Gu Feiyang is respected by the Tianwu continent as 2 geniuses, martial arts and alchemy. Not only was I a 9th-tier sovereign-grade alchemist, but I was also one of the 7 elders of the Alchemists Association. My achievements in martial arts was also at the pinnacle of the 9 heavens realm. Because of that, I was conferred the title of Vanquisher Martial Sovereign and ranked among the top 10 experts in the heavenly martial realm. Even my apprentices were well-known figures in the Tianwu continent. Now it's reduced to a scum that even the meridians are blocked. This body is already 15 years old, and it'll be even more difficult to restore my peak strength if the meridians are not cleaned as soon as possible. Well, I'll write a prescription. See if you find it for me. In any case, getting through the meridians first is the most important thing. Please wait. Lu Yao, who are you talking to? Hurry up, Lord Liang is looking for you. Tianshui Association of Alchemists Alchemist Jiarong. Lord Jiarong, this little sir is asking me to find some materials, and I'll go to see Lord Liang immediately. Let me see what the prescription is. A 1st-tier alchemist. But what nonsense is this? Huh? In my previous life, the prescriptions I wrote were priceless, and any one of them could be sold for a high price, yet it was thrown away like a scrap of paper by this foolish 1st-tier alchemist. You go find Lord Liang. Ah. Yes. This is not the place for kids. Get out. Your name is Jiarong? It hasn't been 7 days since you were promoted to a 1st-tier alchemist, right? As everyone knows, I just got promoted to a 1st-tier alchemist 5 days ago. You know who I am, remember to call me Lord. Are you sure you really got promoted to a 1st-tier alchemist? What do you mean? Your 5 fingers are dark gray and have started to peel, probably because you have touched the Hell Windstone recently. The purpose is to improve the fusion ability to integrate one's own technique before the assessment. Moreover, you emit a faint smell of blood flame orchid, which I reckon you've used to offset the side effect of the stone. There is also the smell of tiger sulfur stone. Explain that the content of your alchemist assessment was to forge a mysterious weapon with tiger sulfur stone as the main raw material. How could he? What nonsense! But you don't know that you just know a little about it. Infarct, the side effects of blood flame orchid are no less severe than those of the hell windstone. I'm sure you feel extremely uncomfortable at the acupoints near your forehead, the back of your neck, and your back at noon every day, right? What a pity for a talented alchemist. If you want to save your life, you'll have to chop off your right hand and destroy your dantian. You, stop scaremongering. Oh, forget it, I wanted to teach you a way to resolve it, that's all. Don't leave. Tell me how to resolve it. This sharp momentum, this look, how could a teenager, I beg you. Please tell me. Whoa. What's going on? I've never seen such a scene before. The alchemy master salutes the hairy boy. Hey, where's my list of materials? Have you seen it? There it is. Here you go. 10 batches of every item on the list, and when you get them all, come to see me at Jialan Academy. Remember, my name is Li Yunqiao. Respect is not given by others, you have to earn it yourself, and you had lost my respect right from the beginning. Towards the domineering madness. Respect is not given by others. You have to beg for it, and earn it yourself. Oh right, your right hand can only last 3 days at most. If you can't get me what I want, you can forget about practicing alchemy for the rest of your life. 3 days. I've never even heard of half of these ingredients in my life. And how do I know you're not lying? You're smart. I trust you have your ways. A temporary medicine can be made from the leaves of white crescent bamboos and gray wolf ginseng. It will reduce the pain from the 3 meridian points and save your hand for 2 more days. Come to me alive, okay? HM? This kid is neither a martial artist nor an alchemist, so why did I feel such paralyzing fear before him? Li Yunqiao. I'll let you run wild for a while, but after I obtain the solution, I'll rip you to shreds. What? A youngster? You said a youngster requested for spirit crane roots and white phoenix dragon lotuses? Yes, he was roughly 15 or 16 years old. Rank 2 alchemist Liang Wingyu. The spirit crane roots and white phoenix dragon lotuses are used for the strength improvement of martial warriors. What else was on the prescription? There was ink feather ghost flower, nether fruit, vacuum nectar, Shiva flower, fairy bud. Did that youngster leave any contact details or his name? None. Lord Liang, I've been a part of the Alchemists Association for over 3 years now. How have I not heard of these things? The boy left such a deep impression in Lord Liang. Who on earth is he? There are a few herbs here that are unknown to me, but it seems that they would greatly benefit the growth of martial artists when combined into a medicine. It's extremely valuable. Even Lord Liang doesn't know? This combination of herbs is certainly mysterious. It seems that I won't be able to figure out their relationships in a short time. The next time the youngster comes, you have to keep him here by all means, and inform me immediately. Roger. Those herbs might be too difficult for Jiarong to find, Tianshui Street. I can't completely rely on him. I'll have to find other ways. Let's look at what this Li Yunqiao has in his storage ring. What's all this junk? Whoa, is this an aphrodisiac? HM? I guess the only thing that's useful here is this black iron sword. 16.05 kg, that's heavy. I really miss my sword, the Starpiercer. I wonder where it's at now. I guess I'll have to stick with this before I unclog my 7 chakras. Jialan Academy School Gate. I'll craft a weapon for myself after I've condensed my Yuanqi. Li Yunqiao. You're drawing quite the attention today. Du Feng. Luo Jiat. You guys. Du Feng, Luo Jiat. What are you two doing? 2 of Lan Fei's dogs. What are you trying to do to Yunji? Han Bai. Chen Jin. Han Bai and Chen Jin, these two are Li Yunxiao's best friends. Nothing much, since Li Yunxiao gave a great performance in the class before. Boss Lon told me to check things out. You're going overboard. Arg. God. Han Bai, you've already opened 4 chakras. They have 4 open as well. Ha ha ha, just 4 chakras? Aren't you being too cocky? Ah. My arm. Ha, I'll let you experience. 0, it's our academy's strongest cake eaters. Wah, there's a fight. The huge difference between having 4 and 5 chakras opened. Why don't you two get lost? I really want to see how you're going to make me get lost. Let's see who dares to bully Li Yunxiao. Princess of Tianxue Qing Ruxue. The Princess of Tianxue, Qing Ruxue, Seems like this trash of a young master, am not that unpopular. We gotta give face to the princess. I guess you got lucky this time. Ah? You're gonna pack up and leave after beating up my friends? Oh ho? It looks like the trash has some objections. Not really, I just want to see the huge difference between someone with 5 chakras open and someone with 0. Li Yunxiao, you. Hee hee. Alright, how about? We test out 4 chakras first. Ha ha ha. Li Yunxiao. Ah. As you can see, I only lifted my right knee. Who knew that he would run right into it? That's bullshit. Actually, it looked like he really ran himself into it. What a rare sight. Definitely unheard of. Tried to beat someone up, but messed up his own. It's strange. There's no way Du Feng would get knocked down by just chance. No matter how you try to explain yourself, you're in for a bad time. So strong, he's actually an advanced martial apprentice. This brother here really doesn't have a single open chakra. Isn't he overestimating himself? I will end your manhood today, and avenge Du Feng. Li Yunxiao, run away. Quick! My fist, ah! Ow! Ow! What happened? Did Luo Jie think that he could fight a sword with his flesh just because he's a martial artist with Yuanqi? How can such a stupid person exist? It seems like that kid with the sword is the issue here. I think so too, but I clearly saw Luo Jie aiming for the sword's sharp edge with his fist. If I can't even take care of apprentice punks like you, I might as well smash my head into a wall and die. Attacking my friends, there are grave consequences for you to bear. Ah. Ah. Please, no. What? My crotch just tensed up. Yunxiao, could it be that your meridians have been unclogged and you opened your chakras? Come on, get lost. If only it was that easy, but those 2 guys. Didn't you see that they ran into me themselves? Haha, you could say that, but still. Li Yunxiao. Are you really Li Yunxiao? Both the Du and Luo families have always been at odds with your Li family. I'm afraid they'll use this incident to their advantage. If they don't keep their mouths shut about this, I'll destroy their family jewels, one at a time. I'm going back to the dorm. See y'all around. How vulgar. Acting like nothing happened after causing such a ruckus, he's pissing me off. Don't worry too much. If they dare send people to kill a student in the academy, they'll die faster than if they've offended the Li family. Outsiders wouldn't dare touch someone in our Jialan Academy. But if other students did it, the academy would turn a blind eye. You mean Lan Fei? That's right. Everyone knows Du Feng is Lan Fei's lackey, and Lan Fei has already opened 7 chakras. He's close to condensing his Yuanqi and breaking into the warrior realm. The difference between a martial warrior and a martial apprentice is worlds apart, not to mention Li Yunxiao hasn't unclogged his meridians yet. He's not even a martial apprentice. This body is way too weak. I must somehow strengthen myself even if I haven't unclogged my meridians. Let's do this. Tyrant Body Tempering Technique. The Heavenly Martial World once held a martial arts conference where the 10 strongest martial artists were given titles. They are called the top 10 martial sovereigns, representing the pinnacle of martial power in the heavenly martial world. The one recognized as the strongest among these 10 martial sovereigns, it's the Tyrant Martial Sovereign, Ao Chang Kong. And this Tyrant Body Tempering Technique is the masterpiece of the Tyrant Martial Sovereign. But I obtained this body tempering technique from Tyrant Martial Sovereign by chance. The world's most powerful body tempering technique. I got this technique in my previous life and died before I could cultivate it. Now is the perfect time to start cultivating it. Uh-huh. Why is this cultivation technique so abnormal? I feel like my whole body is about to be torn apart. No wonder that Ao Chankong's strength is so frightening, it's so painful just to get started. With this technique, even if I can't open up any chakras, it will be enough for me to cultivate to the martial sovereign level. At any rate, I was the 3rd strongest among the top 10 martial sovereigns. Talent, courage, determination. I have no shortage of them. Tyrant Body Tempering Technique. First form Moon and Sun. If I can cultivate this Tyrant Body Tempering Technique, I'm going to be even stronger than him. Again. The Moon and Sun Style. Jialan Academy Gravity Training Hall. With the foundation laid by the Tyrant Body Tempering Technique, this body can now rely on the gravity chamber to enhance the strength of cultivation. I miss it so much. Thinking about decades ago, I also was just an ordinary martial artist like them. Listening to the legends of the great heroes, working hard day and night. Advance forward on the road of the strongest. Well, most of the people who come here voluntarily to train are still the children of poor families. This body, let's start by going to the basic 10-fold gravity chamber. 10-fold gravity training hall teleportation array. Only 10 times the weight of gravity is so great on this body. Fortunately, I was mentally prepared. 10-fold gravity training hall. There are about 200 cultivation chambers. A lot of people are waiting for chambers. Let's take a glance with the divine sense. That room is going to be empty. I have to master the Moon and Sun style as soon as possible, so that when the time comes to use drugs to shock the meridians, this body can withstand. It is not easy to have a vacant chamber. How could it be taken up by this guy? We've been waiting for most of the day for one to come out. Why is this new guy so lucky? Yeah, he seemed to know that the student in 013 was coming out. Who is this guy? Why can't I feel any primordial chi fluctuation emanating from him? Are you kidding me? The absence of primordial chi fluctuation means that one has not opened even a single chakra yet. How can an ordinary person withstand 10-fold gravity? Humph, how can you new people understand the power of my divine sense? Little brother. My name is Yu Hezheng, and I am an intermediate student who has opened 7 chakras, a peak-level apprentice martial artist. You're new here, aren't you, little brother? Give me this chamber. Give my ass. Get out of my sight. What did you say? Whoa. The top student was dissed by a rookie. Whoa, that's embarrassing. You must be new here. Give me face today. If you need any help in the academy, just mention my name. Mention my ass. Get lost. Ha ha. You have guts. How dare you, a loser who doesn't even have primordial chi fluctuation, talk to me like that? Today, I will teach you some of the rules that a new student should follow. Today, I'll teach you some rules new students have to abide by. Ha ha ha. Yuan energy. Yu Huzheng has already condensed Yuan energy. What terrifying talent. I heard he opened his 7th chakra just last week. Condensing Yuan energy should take at least a few months, but he managed to break through to the first origin realm already? I doubt it. He should still be at the martial apprentice stage. If he really broke through to martial warrior, Yuan energy light should be showing from his body now. Right now, all I feel is Yuan energy pressure. Even then, that's still too strong. If he continues like this, he'll actually be able to enter the first origin realm in 10 days' time, tops. Brat, I'm in a good mood today. Instead of killing you, I'll just break your ribs. Roar. Concealing Tiger Fist? Your form's pretty good, but when using the Concealing Tiger Fist techniques, not only do you have to have the imposing manner of a tiger, the king of the forest, but you also need a good chance to strike. Your form is strong, but you lack spirit. Was he judging him? Is this brat crazy? What makes him think he can mock a peak-level martial apprentice with 7 chakras? I don't think he was mocking him. Although it sounded arrogant, it still might have been true. What good will theory do when you're up against a peak-level martial apprentice? Stop pretending. I'll show no mercy. Die. What's going on? Didn't the pressure of my fists lock and completely suppress him already? Why do I feel that I'm in danger? This overwhelming feeling, was he waiting for me to act? No matter how unusual his techniques are, I'm still a peak-level martial apprentice. I can crush you with just my strength. Ugh. Sigh, if it were not for this body, I would have killed him already. Even if it's no good, I can still make him lose an arm. What happened? Did anyone see it? That fist was strong enough to move mountains. How did it break so easily? This is too weird. This guy doesn't even have any Yuan energy fluctuations. Is he a hidden master? This brat definitely doesn't have any Yuan energy. His movements were bizarre, but he didn't have enough power. Or I would have been, Senior Yu, forget it. Lan Duo, give me 5 more minutes. I'll cripple this brat. I will get this training room for you. Just leave it. He got the room first anyway. Jialan Academy Luo Lan Duo. It's you? I didn't think that you would start training your techniques when you can't strengthen yourself. That move was pretty good. But a technique without power is, in the end, but a flower. Unfit for any use. You're not wrong. You'll never beat me. The gap between our powers will only increase. Do you know who Lan Duo is? You're the young master of the Li family. Even if you're not able to train, you still have a bright future. Why must you put yourself through this? The Li family's young master? So he's the infamous trash of a young master? So this brat is the infamous trash of a human being. No wonder I couldn't sense any Yuan energy from him. I heard that the Li family's young master's body is so unfit for training that even top alchemists from the Alchemist Guild can't help him. I heard that this trash relentlessly went after Luo Lan Duo and only gave up after getting beaten. So what if he's of a higher status? No power means he's trash. Luo Lan Duo is famous for her beauty. Of course she wouldn't like him. It seems that before my soul awoke, this body chased after that woman. My husband has to be a fearless hero, one who will become an arcane soldier of the country. Even if you are of a renowned status, you're still a martial trash. If you can defeat me one of these days, then I'll think about it. She must be mistaken, but no one knows that I've reincarnated into this body. Ha ha ha. A trash like you wanted to pursue Luo Lan Duo. How useless. I think you're mistaken. I won't fight you even if I'm not trash. If there's nothing else, I'm going to train. What's going on? He's just trash who can't even open his chakras. Why does one look from him make me feel so cold, like I'm falling into an abyss? What a glare! Have I really lost my will to fight so quickly? Senior Yu, Li Yunxiao was right. Your concealing tiger fist has presence, but it lacks form. If you had learned the latter, you wouldn't have lost to Li Yunxiao. Li Yunxiao. These two black iron statues are probably centuries old. No matter the time or place, there'll always be groups of trainees who practice all day and night, following the path of the tenacious. This isn't the time to be in awe, I should really get to training. Once I've opened my chakras and fused my yuan energies, it'll take approximately 10 years for me to return to the Nine Heavens realm. So, let's do this. Wah! Haha, under the tenfold gravity, the lunar sun styles effect really has multiplied. Within 3 days, I'll be able to reach the level of a martial apprentice physically. When that happens, I'll have at least a 60% chance to successfully unclog my meridians. Again. When Li Yunxiao was in secluded cultivation, the story of him defeating Yu Hezhen with a single strike had spread throughout the tenfold gravity chamber. With the body of an ordinary person, he defeated a martial apprentice at the peak of the 7 chakras, which deeply shocked everybody. 3 days later. Whoa! Ah! Who is that? He went so far as to torture himself until he had the pallor of a ghost. Why is he so desperate to get stronger? If I remember correctly, that guy just now was Li Yunxiao, the one that beat Yu Hezhen with a single strike. It's no wonder he could defeat top martial apprentices whilst having clogged meridians. He cultivates with his life on the line. I heard that Luo Landuo promised Li Yunxiao that if he's able to defeat her, she'll give him a chance to court her. There's no way he could do that. Luo Landuo is one of the 5 strongest among the new students. I heard she's already reached the first origin realm and become a real martial warrior. Stop lamenting and work hard, you frivolous kids. Even some trash and a woman are ahead of us. Ah! What's wrong? What's happening? That brat smashed the black iron stone we've been practicing on for years to pieces? Is he still human? The scars have completely healed already. The tyrant body tempering technique is indeed the #1 body tempering method in the world. It's even more effective than a level 9 body refining elixir wash. Now that I have the physical strength of a martial apprentice, I can also attempt some simple refining. As long as I'm able to obtain a few low-level pills, my cultivation speed will be accelerated. Humph. Ah. Young Master Yun, it's me. Fatty Han? Wah, it's not broken, is it? Your arm fell off, not my fault that you snuck up on me. Shit. Is it actually broken? Why are you here? Ow. I thought you were acting a little odd last time, so I wanted to test you a bit. Young Master Yun, you're so strong now, could it be that? Nope, I haven't opened my chakras. What are you here for? You haven't opened any chakras even though you've become so strong? Anyway, where have you been hiding the past few days? Teacher Luo Yunchang has been looking everywhere for you. Luo Yunchang? Why is that little girl looking for me? Ow. I reconnected your arm for you, little girl. Young Master Yun, have you lost your mind? And there's something more important. You might be in big trouble. Lan Fei has disappeared these past few days as well, and I heard he's cultivating in seclusion to break into the first origin realm. Lan Fei? Both Du Feng and Luo Jie are his lackeys, so when he gets out, he'll definitely come looking for you first. Calm down, it's just the first origin realm. It's just the first origin realm? Do you understand what it means to be in the first origin realm? It means that he has condensed his yuan qi and has broken through to the ranks of a real martial warrior. There's an immense difference between warriors and us apprentices. Chen Zhen, Princess Rushiyue, and I have been worrying about you for days. Yet here you are, saying that it's just the first origin realm. Oh, it's that Lan Fei, the leader of that group of people who continuously bothered Li Yunqiao. I have something more important that I'll need you to do. What could be more important than this? Han Bai, lend me all your money. I want to buy pills. Young Master Yun, are you really not worried at all? There are over 3,000 new students, and only 30 have become martial warriors. It's very dangerous. Haha, I'm so worried, but there's no use in worrying. I'll definitely return the money if I'm still alive. Even when things are this bad, he can still laugh. Young Master Yun, I can tell you've changed a lot. I give up. Lan Fei. You damn trash bastard. Li Yunqiao, how dare you touch my man? Today, I shall cripple you completely. It's the glow of Yuanqi, the sign of a martial warrior. Boss has already become a martial warrior. Boss, please avenge us. It's just the first origin realm, yet he's glowing all over to show it off. Good, there aren't any life-threatening injuries. Do you really think you're so special just because you can glow a little? Humph. Will you bow and admit to your mistakes on your own, or do I have to cripple your arms and legs first? Cripple me? How interesting. It's been a long, long time since I've heard such an arrogant statement. What's going on? Why do I feel so uneasy? What is this inexplicable sense of fear? It feels like, if I don't strike now, I would never have the courage to do so. How? How could I have such a feeling? This is absurd. Decisive and unambiguous. Not bad, not bad. How dare you mock me? Ah! This trash withstood my attack? How is that possible? As a martial warrior, no, even if I were still a martial apprentice, there's no way he could withstand an attack unleashed with 120% of my strength. Could this trash have opened his chakras? But if he has, why can't I feel any Yuanqi fluctuation from him? Haha, this is exhilarating. It's been a long time since I've fought with my full strength. Although my current condition is a little strange, your sword slash really felt satisfying. So come. Let me give you a few more pointers. I'm now a real first origin realm martial warrior. So let's see how you'll block this attack. The sword flowing gracefully like cloud, it's the flowing cloud sword technique. That technique has been passed down through the Lan family from generation to generation. This brat's dead for sure. The flowing cloud sword technique emphasizes moving the sword as swiftly as a flowing cloud, unimpeded, following one's heartbeat and guiding the sword to its target like flowing water. So what are you doing holding that glowing sword as if it were a candle? I wouldn't even have guessed that was the flowing sword technique if you hadn't shouted it out. Shut up and go to hell. Humph. You know, you're extremely lucky to have gotten some advice from me. This trash hasn't even opened his chakras. How is this possible? I'm a martial warrior. Boss. Boss Lan Fei. Boss Lan Fei, be careful. What are you doing? Why you dare touch me? Oh, I wouldn't dare. I'm so scared. Your blow just now was so strong that it numbed my hands, so I'm afraid I'm unable to hold the sword still. As you can see, my hand is shaking quite badly. Your blow earlier has numbed my hands, so I'm afraid that I'm unable to hold the sword properly. As you can see, my hand is shaking quite a bit. And no. Remove that sword. Remove it? I was too lazy to settle my previous scores with you, but this time, you've injured Chen Zhen, Han Bai, and even tried to kill me. Now, tell me, am I supposed to just let this slide? And no, please, I beg you. I'm still just a child. I can't lose my bird. I'll do anything you say, so please. Be merciful. Ah, the sword's near my brother, but the pain is at my crotch. If you want to keep your little bird, then give me some money. Money? Yes. Yes. I have money. What are you people staring at? If you want to live, then pay up. Can we leave now? Whoa. Huh? This jade pendant's nice, I'll take it. I can give you anything else, just not this jade pendant. The Lon family protection jade pendant has been passed down from generation to generation. There are only 5 of them, and they are worn by core members of the Lon family. It's just a symbol of status, nothing more. If I lose this, my family would surely skin me alive. It's of no use to you, but it's extremely important to me. Your underlings had barely anything to give me. I could give you back your jade pendant, but I will make them all end up like those 2 instead. Or, you give me the jade pendant, and they can all leave. Damn it, my jade pendant is obviously more important. But if I choose this jade pendant over them, how can I ever look them in the eyes again? Boss Lon. Ahem. This jade pendant is extremely important to me, but when compared to my fellow brothers, it's nothing. Boss Lon. Boss Lon Fei. Let's go. I've let you off the hook very easily, yet you still want to act cool before leaving? Hey. I can't avoid it. Ah. I was just joking, Lon Fei. You may all leave now. You. Damn it. We're going. Wow. This is wonderful. It is indeed a 5-colored divine stone. You have watched long enough. It's about time you show yourself. I saw everything that happened just now. But I don't have the slightest clue as to how Li Yunqiao defeated Lon Fei. Originally, I was planning on sneaking inside to restrain him first, and then force him to tell me the detoxification method. Did you enjoy watching? Have you gathered everything I wanted? In any case, my cultivation is equal to that of a mid-tier warrior, more than enough to deal with Lon Fei, but now, I don't have the slightest confidence in beating this guy. What's happening? I've only gathered 6 batches. Some of these herbs are just too hard to find. I pretty much searched through the entire Alchemist Association, but only found enough for 6 batches. 6 batches? All right, give them to me. Before anything else, heal them both first. What? Who do you think I am? Do you really think you can order me around like that? If you're not happy with it, then scram. I'm a rank 1 alchemist with prestigious status. How could I let a mere kid order me around and tell me what to do? I have no other choice. I'm done. It's about time you tell me the detoxification method. I've done everything you asked for, and I'll never let you order me around again. Don't be so sure about that. You have no idea how many people have wailed and begged to be commanded by me, and were rejected. I'm willing to bet that soon you'll definitely be more than happy to listen to me. What? Why you? Are you trying to trick me? You're lying to me. Who do you think I am? Why would I lie to a mere rank 1 alchemist like you? A mere rank 1 alchemist? Every single alchemist is honorable and extremely influential. This brat. Why is he so strong? He's so young, how dare he? This prescription is absolutely incredible. Li Yunqiao really didn't lie to me. This prescription is reliable. This youngster is too eccentric, I can't read him at all. Since I've gotten what I was promised, we're now even. I'll forget about the humiliation I suffered last time, my life is more important. This prescription can remove the toxins of both the hell windstone and the blood flame orchid from your body without causing any side effects. However, when your body was being corroded by the toxins, didn't you feel your soul power weakening every time you practiced alchemy? As if there were signs of your soul power deteriorating? Haha, the deterioration of soul power, making up for that, will be hundreds of times harder than normal cultivation. Although you have been corroded by the toxins for only a short time, but with your talent, there is little hope of you breaking through to the ranks of a rank 1 alchemist again. However, I'm not trying to deal such a heavy blow to you. If you're lucky, there's a possibility that it will only take 50 years. 50 years. If I'm unlucky, then I'll have to stay an advanced alchemy apprentice for the rest of my life. What do you mean by saying all of this? Oh, I didn't mean much. I just so happen to know of a way to make you a real rank 1 alchemist, and within 50 days. 50 days? How is that possible? You must be lying. Even if my soul power didn't deteriorate, there is no way I would be able to break through to the ranks of a rank 1 alchemist within 50 days. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken the risk and used the Hellwind Stone. You can't fool me. Who do you think you are? Do you think it's worth my time to fool you? Li Yunxiao's words are too suspicious. But becoming an alchemist is too great of a temptation for me. How could I give it up? My apologies. I was too shocked just now. Do you really have a way for me to recover my soul power within 50 days? Not only recovering your soul power, but also making you a real rank 1 alchemist. What would I have to do for you to help me? Be my servant. Preposterous. You're just an ignorant kid, and yet you want to make a rank 1 alchemist your servant? Not happening. Did you really think you're qualified to be my servant? You're only qualified to be my servant for 50 days. Once 50 days have passed, you'll have to scram. This brat isn't pretending. It's as if it's an unquestionable truth that I'm not qualified to be his servant. What the fuck is this situation? Who the hell is this brat? A lunatic? But how could a lunatic identify my problems with just one glance and have the cure to those problems? I had even scoured the entire Alchemists Association for a cure, but didn't find anything inside Jiarong's consciousness. Do you feel aggrieved to be my servant? No shit. Of course I feel aggrieved. What's going on? What the hell is he doing? How can a child exert such powerful and crushing pressure? Just who is this brat? I am scared. This is terrifying. With such a crushing pressure targeted at my soul, if he wanted to, he could disintegrate it at any time. I will give you 3 breaths time. Do you accept my offer or not? Do I accept or not? If I do, there's a chance I could rise to the top. If I don't, I might regret it for the rest of my life. I do. Not bad. You were quite decisive. You will realize later on just how lucky you were to have made the correct choice here. Cultivate following the instructions on that paper. If you can't advance to a rank 1 alchemist within 5 days, that means you lack aptitude, and that means you aren't qualified to be my servant. If that's the case, you needn't come to see me again. This prescription. Soul cultivation art. This is really the soul cultivation art. It's only the trashiest of all the soul cultivation techniques, but it's still enough for you to completely recover within 5 days and break through to rank 1. Master, soul cultivation, is this real life? Master. Just call me young Master Yun. As long as you behave well, I won't be stingy when rewarding you. You may go now. I'll look for you at the Alchemists Association if I need anything. Yes, young Master Yun. The most important part of an alchemist's cultivation is to nourish their soul power. However, ordinary alchemists can only increase it at an extremely slow rate through constant crafting. Legend says that there exist ways to directly refine soul power, but these methods have only rarely been described in some classics, and it was a mystery as to whether they really existed. I never would have expected that I, Jiarong, would get my hands on something like this. I finally understand why I was trembling. He must have used the legendary soul dementing technique on me. Why else would an ordinary child possess such a strong soul pressure? He gave me the precious soul cultivating technique as if it were something he found on the streets. Nobody in the entire state of Tianshui, no, not even in the imperial palace, is as generous as him. In any case, with this soul cultivating technique, even being a slave for him for several years wouldn't be a loss. I really can't understand just who exactly is young Master Yun. The cultivators on the Tianwu continent are basically divided into two types: the martial cultivators and the alchemy cultivators. The former mainly specialized in the cultivation of qi, while a very small number specialized in the cultivation of their bodies, the so-called ordinary martial warriors. The latter specialized in the cultivation of the soul, namely, the alchemists. These three correspond to the spirit, energy, and soul, and they all have the potential of becoming an existence capable of shaking the entire continent if trained to a certain extent. But Li Yunxiao, who had cultivated both his energy and soul to that of a rank 9 sovereign, knew the importance of the complementary between the three. The few martial sovereigns that are at the top of the Fengyun rankings had all cultivated two of the three to the peak, which was what made them far stronger than anyone else. It was only after Gu Feiying was trapped at the pinnacle of the Nine Heavens realm that he realized his physical body prevented him from breaking through, which drove him to do everything in his power to obtain the tyrant body tempering technique. Only when one's body, qi, and spirit are all at their peak can one attempt to break through to the legendary 10 worlds realm. My soul power really did recover quickly. With the divine soul expansion technique, I'll definitely be able to cultivate my soul power to the peak of the sovereign realm. Coupled with the tyrant's body tempering technique, when all three become one, I'll be able to break through to the 10 worlds divine realm and become invincible. I'll use this 5-colored divine stone to craft the 13 divine needles, which will be enough to arouse the potential of this body and allow me to unclog my meridians. Jiarong's quite good at handling affairs. These materials aren't bad. Use my soul power to control the materials. I can rely on my experience as a top-ranking alchemist from my previous life, refine the 5-colored divine stone, configure the marrow-cleansing medicines, and use my soul power to combine the refined stone and medicines with the engraved array all in one go, turning something only a rank 1 alchemist is able to do into something that can easily be done with the strength of an advanced apprentice alchemist. Combine the medicines. Congeal the needles. The medicines have been refined. Go. Needles, enter the medicines. Divine needles insert into the body. And unclog the meridian points. Chakras open. Only 5 chakras were opened. The 5-colored divine stone is extremely effective at arousing the body's potential. I'll have to find a way to obtain the other 4 jade pendants from the Lan family. Young Master Yun. Lan Fei and his lackeys have gone too far. Just look at young Master Yun's pallor. You must have been poisoned by him. Does he really dare to kill us? I'm gonna gather 10,000 men and kill them all. Young Master Yun, are you all right? This poison looks so frightening. Oh, the medicine's residue hasn't faded yet. This is just a misunderstanding. I'll tell you what actually happened. Young Master Yan, you mean you kicked them all in the asses and even robbed them? Young Master Yan, you're saying you unclogged your meridians and even opened 5 chakras? That's right. Haha, I knew it. How could General Fei Long's son be a loser? Without so much as a word, you've suddenly become stronger than all of us. Once the 3 of us graduate, we'll inherit our family's titles of nobility and assemble an army to destroy the Lan family's brats. Young Master Yun may have opened his chakras, but that means the danger has also grown. Lan Fei and his lackeys will definitely be back for revenge. I'm afraid young Master Yun will be in danger. They're just a bunch of rascals. They're already no match for young Master Yun now, so they definitely won't be in the future. What, do you think they'll send outsiders to cause trouble in the academy? Don't forget, in the country of Tianxue, there are only two people who have reached the Five Elements realm and became martial kings. One of them is Jialan Academy's headmaster, Zhong Lishan. He's also considered to be the strongest man in the entire country. Even if the emperor came to visit the academy, he'd have to obey the academy's rules. So within the academy, you can only rely on your own strength. After all, our academy doesn't prohibit students from fighting with each other. Lan Fei is definitely not a problem. But did you forget about the man who's ranked third in the academy's mini Fengyun ranking? Are you talking about the Lan family's other descendant, Lan Fei's half-brother, Lan Xian? Oh no, we're in trouble. This academy's mini Fengyun ranking isn't even worth mentioning. Back in the day, I was ranked third in the entire continent's Fengyun ranking. Lan Xian is graduating this year. And it's said that he's a martial master that's already starting to break through to the Two Forces realm. A martial master? He'll be able to join the country's guardian forces as soon as he graduates. Yeah, an 18-year-old martial master is considered a rare genius even in the whole country. At the rate he's progressing, there's a good chance he'll become a deputy commander of the Guardians. It's almost the end of the year. I hope we'll be able to stay alive until he graduates. He's a martial master, so he won't trouble himself with such a small trifle, right? Don't worry, he'll definitely come find me. And if he doesn't, I'll go find him. Ah, young Master Yun. I beg you, please don't make this even worse. I can't wait to get my hands on Lan Xian's five-colored divine stone. Uncle, there's no way I'm going to let this go. Shut up, you idiot. You almost made a big mistake. Fortunately, Lan Xian is in secluded cultivation, or your mother's years of nurturing would have been completely ruined. What? Wang Feng Jialan Academy teacher. It's not that serious. I just wanted Brother Xian to teach that trash a lesson and vent my anger. Vent your anger? Humph. Why are you calling him Xian-Ji as if you're close with him? You're such a muddle-headed fool. That piece of trash from the Lan family is nothing. You must understand that your worst enemy is Lan Xian. If Lan Xian finds out that you, the Lan family's direct descendant, have lost your inheritance, you would be reprimanded by the family and fall out of favor. You may even lose your status as a direct descendant and be demoted to a collateral descendant. What should I do? Uncle, you must help me. Don't worry, you're my dear sister's son. If I don't help you, who else would I help? I'll apply to be the chief examiner of our academy's annual assessment that will be held in 7 days. Didn't you say that Li Yunxiao hasn't opened any chakras? As long as he can't show his chakra glow, I can use the academy's rules to expel him. Once he leaves the academy, we'll retrieve the jade. As for the brat, you can do whatever you want to him. 7 more days? Whenever I think of the humiliation I received that day, I want to skin him alive. Humph. If you can't tolerate something as trivial as this, how will you accomplish great things in the future? I'm feeling quite anxious for my sister. The gap between you and Lan Xian is still too large. Fine. I will listen to Uncle and let that brat live for 7 more days. However, I won't let him have an easy time in these 7 days. I have a few things I can do to ruin his reputation, and I'll need some help from you, Uncle. What ideas do you have? All right. Go ahead. If this works, then we won't need to wait for 7 days. As expected of the son of my dear sister. I've underestimated you, my nephew. Bahaha. HM? Who is it? Disrupting me cultivating my divine soul expansion technique. Those two are the thieves? To Li Yunxiao. When the moon rises above the willow tree, two lovers tryst at the maple grove. When the moon is full on this lonely night, she is willing to be together with him. Yours truly, Luo Landuo. A love letter? Luo Landuo. The Maple Grove, huh? Hee. Quick. Go plant the stuff. That piece of trash will be dead meat for sure this time. Revenge sure is bliss. Yep. Young Master Lan Fei is so wise. That brat probably has his head in the clouds right now just thinking about his date. Humph. He should at least take a good look at himself in the mirror before dreaming. Luo Landuo is famous for being an extremely proud woman. How could someone like her ever take interest in a piece of trash? Ha ha ha. All right, that's enough. Let's get out of here before he realizes. There'll be a good show tonight. Done. Ha ha ha. Let's dip now. Ha. I wonder what they're up to. Well, cute little Lan Fei, since you want to play dirty, then I shall play this game with you. The Maple Grove is a cultivation area inside the Jialan Academy. When it's nighttime, the grove turns into a dating sanctuary. It's the favorite trysting spot for the, horny masses. Kia. Help. Someone. Help. Stop running. Senior. Senior, help me. You little slut. You should feel honored that I've taken a liking to you. Senior. Senior? Stop right there if you don't want to die. Someone is trying to assault me. Please help me, Senior, I'll do anything, please. Brat. If you don't want to die, then fuck off. Ah. This chick is mine. No. Please. Kia. Piss off already, kid. I'm about to do my thing. Kia. Save me. Please. Save me. Don't worry, sweetheart, I'll come save you right away. Will he save her? Or will he take advantage of the situation? Ow. Brat, how dare you steal my girl? Do you know who I am? I'm the Imperial Guard Commander Lu Siki's son, Louis Tian. Oh, so you're Louis Tian. I'm not the one saving you, huh? They are. What? Louis Tian, how could you do something this shameful? Teacher Feng, you've seen it for yourself. This brat's a good-for-nothing animal. Jialan Academy's Dean of Students, Feng Buping. Teacher Feng. The Dean of Students, Feng Buping, is nicknamed the God of Slaughter. Teacher, I was wrong. Louis Tian, you. Huh? Why is Teacher Feng here? You animal. Ah. We can't spare this animal, let's beat him to death. Kill Louis Tian, this pervert tried to rape his junior sister. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Go to hell. Die. Are you all right? What's your name? Why were you with that animal? My name is Ming Wu. Junior sister, don't be scared. Look, you're sweating all over from fright. As long as I'm here, nobody's gonna bully you. Ah. Why you? He saw through us? Don't be scared. It's fortunate that Li Yunqiao sent someone to inform me. If he didn't, the consequences could have been unthinkable. Yunqiao, take care of Ming Wu. I'll go check on that animal and make sure he hasn't been killed. Go ahead, Teacher Feng. There's no need to worry, Ming Wu's in good hands. So Li Yunqiao was the one behind this. It seems like he's already seen through Ming Wu. Boss, what now? If we don't save Louis Tian, he'll be killed. Save Louis Tian, my ass. You brainless pig. If we go out now, wouldn't we be walking right into the trap? We'll have to sacrifice Louis Tian. With Feng Buping here, he's not gonna die. Has everything been put in place? Yes, everything's been put in place. Boss, you can count on us to handle the affairs. Unlike some people, not only did they fail in handling the affairs, but they also almost let the prey escape. Li Yunqiao, you might have escaped this one, but let's see how you're going to deal with the next. Protagonist, come out. Don't be scared, everything's fine now. That pervert has been completely crippled. This animal's already crippled. How ruthless. I learned from the best. You may all leave. I'll report everything that happened here today to the headmaster. Louis Tien brought this upon himself, he can't blame anybody. It's not appropriate for you to keep hugging her. If one of you knows her, can you send her back? I'm from the same dormitory as her. All right, if anything happens, feel free to report to me. Okay. Junior sister, don't be scared, you're safe now. There's no need to thank me, I'm just doing the right thing. If you need help, come find me. Don't leave. What's wrong? Oh, teacher phone? I'm so glad you're here. There's a thief in the academy, an extremely perverted one at that. Many female students' underwear was stolen. What? Stealing girls' underwear? No way, that's so perverted. Princess, you're here too? I also lost something. Teacher phone, you must find and catch that perverted thief. Somebody saw the thief running in the direction of Maple Grove. Haha, Li Yunqiao, you piece of trash, you are finished. Many female students may have lost their underwear, but Lan Fei, what does that have to do with you? Why did a normally indifferent son of a distinguished family suddenly get so fired up? Yeah, what does this have to do with him? I saw the thief running here with my own eyes. Boss Lan Fei couldn't bear it any longer, so he personally brought everyone to help catch the thief. Yeah, I've brought everyone here to catch the thief. As a student at the academy, I have this obligation and responsibility. Why did you change the topic? Is it because you're guilty? I think there's a pretty good chance that the thief is you, Li Yunqiao. Yeah. Now that boss mentioned it, I remembered that the thief's figure was extremely similar to that guy's. Young Master Fei, why are you slandering me? What are you trying to do? Here it comes. To prove your innocence, you should let us search your dorm. If you refuse, it'll be hard for us not to suspect you. Why should I do as you say? Who do you think you are? I don't think Li Yunqiao would do something like that. Meng Kuan, are you sure you saw that thief clearly? Huh? Lying to the princess is a serious crime. I could be beheaded, or even cause my entire family to be executed. Yes, I saw the thief clearly. There's no doubt that it was Li Yunqiao. Ha, Li Yunqiao, do you have anything else to say? Teacher phone, you can search my dorm. But if it proves my innocence, I'd like an explanation from Lan Fei. Problem. On. If you're really innocent, I'll give you an explanation. In that case, I believe that teacher phone will be fair. Sigh, princess, there's no need to worry. I, Li Yunqiao, have always done things in an honest and just manner. I do not believe that evil will win against good. And I thought something was off. I don't think it's him. Wrong people who've done something wrong usually wouldn't act like this. This Li Yunqiao fellow seems to be quite the upstanding person. Like hell, I'd believe you. Now then, may everyone follow me to my dorm, in order to prove my, Li Yunqiao's, innocence. That idiot, there's clearly something off with this idea. Someone is obviously trying to frame you, you dumbass. Eh? Teacher Wang, why are you here? Jialan Academy teacher Wang Feng, Lan Fei's uncle. I heard that a perverted thief was stirring up trouble, so I decided to check it out. HM? Teacher Feng, you're here as well? If you came to check it out, why are you in front of my dorm? Didn't Meng Kuan say the thief ran towards the autumn forest? You're really efficient. You didn't even bother wasting energy to walk to the forest. Wang Feng, what's going on here? Humph, just like you, I'm here to catch the thief. Since the thief is so perverse, I propose that we expel him immediately after his capture to prevent hurting the students. Catching the thief is good, but anyone who dares to play tricks to wrong innocent people will not be forgiven. Of course, we have to be fair and just. Only then will everyone be satisfied. When the thief is caught, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Since Teacher Wang is being fair, I'm relieved. Please prove my innocence, everyone. Search however you like. Let's see if I'm the pervert Lan Fei calls me. Go in and search. Meng Kuan, go help search as well. Sure. If anyone dares to blame an innocent, I'll be the first to expel him. I'll go in as well. If Meng Kuan really pulled something, I'll be able to stop it in time. Since everyone feels worried, why not have all of us go in together? Since you're all interested in my bedroom, let's look inside. Meng Kuan, look carefully. Don't miss out on any spots. Okay. What? Ah. Repeat that. Meng Kuan, your boss asked you to search properly. 50. Why are you still standing here? This bedroom is not that big. I don't see much point in continuing to search. It seems that Li Yunxiao is cleared of any suspicion. The thief must be someone else. Li Yunxiao must have known what would have happened. He made me worry for nothing. Since Li Yunxiao is innocent, please leave. Leave? You just said the thief must be someone else. Are you not going to catch him anymore? The academy is massive. As of now, we don't have a witness or any evidence, so it would be hard to search for them like this. The academy will deal with this incident. Perhaps what Meng Kuan said earlier was a lie. Then I would suspect Lan Fei. Li Yunxiao, don't you dare bring me into this. My innocence has been proven, so it's your turn to give me an explanation. What do you want? Simple. We'll just check your dorm as well, to prove your innocence. Of course, I'm not suspecting our prideful young Fei, I'm just being petty. Humph. Since I said I'd give you an explanation, I'll keep my word. If you want to search, then I'll let you search. Lan Fei looks like he's not winning this fight against Li Yunxiao. I better run, I'm never doing this again. Lan Fei's dormitory. Search however you like, but if you break anything, I fear that you poor souls can't pay up. Search. Sure, he. Young Yuan, we can't open this chest. This chest is where I keep my private possessions. Only this key of mine can open it. Wait a minute. What the? Silence. That's impossible. Li Yunxiao. You're framing me. Framing you? You just said that this is your private chest, and it can't be opened without your key. You. So it's you, you beast. Expel him. You pervert. The principal must expel you. Eh? Other than the normal female undergarments, why is half of it soap? Don't you know? I heard that Lan Fei, other than being a pervert, would also go to the men's bathroom, throw soap around, and force people to pick them up. Ah? That's so perverted. Li Yunxiao, why you? Everyone. I believe that the truth is apparent. Not only did Lan Fei steal women's underwear, he also preyed on students in the men's bathroom. It's despicable. But rules are rules. Although we feel angry, hatred cannot bring true justice, but since the teachers are here, we'll let Teacher Feng and Teacher Wang judge this fairly. Judge him 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 fairly. This trash who usually lazes around, plotted something like this. Judge him fairly. Everyone, be at peace. I will inform the principal immediately. I will give everyone a good explanation once we decide how to deal with this. Don't worry, sisters. If the academy decides to let this pervert stay, we will riot at the principal's place. If that doesn't work, then we'll riot at my father's. I cannot coexist with this pervert. That's all. Yes. We cannot coexist. We can't coexist. We cannot coexist. Judge him fairly. We cannot coexist. Judge him fairly. Uncle. Please save me. We cannot coexist. Judge him fairly. Humph. We don't know a useless person. We cannot coexist. Judge him fairly. Uncle. We cannot coexist. Judge him fairly. Ah. Justice served. Soon, the Academy decision was released to the public. All the evidence pointed to Lon Fei being the underwear thief, and all Academy representatives unanimously approved his expulsion. Yun, we got some news. Do you want to hear the good or bad one first? The good news must be Lon Fei's expulsion. What is the bad news? Great prediction. The bad news is that this year's exam is supervised by Lon Fei's uncle, Wang Feng. We're doomed. We're not passing this time. What doom? If he doesn't do his work properly, I'll just make him suffer the same fate as Lon Fei. Yun, you're really brave. But you better not mess around. Lon Fei was just a student. Wang Feng's an actual teacher. Humph, I don't give a fuck about him. Any news about Lan Xian? Lan Xian? I had totally forgotten about him until now. Lan Xian has announced that he will avenge his brother. We're in trouble now. Oh? The Rainbow Heavenly Stone is waiting for you perfect. Alchemist Guild 4th floor meeting chamber. Condense. Fall. Master Su, please take a look. This sun-smashing axe has become a first-tier superior Xian weapon. Yunshan, you have passed the exam. Tianshui Alchemist Guild Master Su Han. Thank you, Master Su, and to all of you masters. This was a result of your hard work, it has nothing to do with us. I'm just curious, how did you melt the karmat into red copper? You failed on this task in previous exams. By itself, red copper has great melting ability when combined with gold, but the reaction is too violent. So, I added the sky crystal sand as a cooling agent to slow the reaction. My previous failures were due to sky crystal sand's attribution being water, which neutralizes the red copper's fire attribute. But this worsens the red copper's ability to melt properly. So this time I simply treated the sand as an impurity and used refinement to remove it. I see. Yunshan, your ability to discover this secret is proof of your intelligence. Our Tianshui now has another talented alchemist. Tomorrow, I will send someone to inform His Majesty. He will throw a feast for his subjects to celebrate for you. Great job, Yunshan. It's really this simple. Li Yunxiao really is good, it's like everyone here isn't adept with this kind of refinement either. Master Su, please ask His Majesty not to have a feast. I don't like too much publicity. In Tianshui, whenever someone gets promoted to a first-tier alchemist or steps into the Three Powers realm and becomes a great martial master, the king would throw a feast and invite all dignitaries to celebrate. Yunshan, you are the most gifted person among the younger generation of Tianshui, reaching the Four Quadrants realm, and now you've become a first-tier alchemist. You've made His Majesty throw a feast for you twice in just 3 years. Alchemist Guild Yanlei. For hundreds of years, Lord Yang Di was the only person I can remember who had such honor. Master Yin, how can I ever compare to Lord Yang Di? You're flattering me. Don't be so humble. Although Lord Yang Di was talented, he also benefited from being the disciple of the 9th-tier alchemist, Gu Feiyang. That's his luck. If you are lucky in the future, you might surpass Lord Yang Di. You just need a good teacher. Today, the Alchemist Guild must celebrate. But we've gotten 2 first-tier alchemists in just 1 year. Jiarong and you are both the rising stars of Tianshui. President Su, I agree with you saying Yun Shang is a rising star. As for Jiarong, Alchemist Guild Su Yuanqiao. If I'm not wrong, he must be deeply poisoned by now. What do you mean by that, Su Yuanqiao? It's simple. Master Su, I'll excuse myself. You've passed the exam, you're already an official first-tier alchemist, that means you're a core member of the Alchemist Guild. There's no need to keep classified information from you. Continue, Su Yuanqiao. I found out that Jiarong cheated in his last exam. He used the banned item, Hellwind Stone. What? Using a Hellwind Stone is a major offense. Also, the side effect of the Hellwind Stone will destroy him. That's preposterous. We need to get rid of him. Su Yuanqiao, careful with your words. I know that you never liked Jiarong. You've always made it hard for him ever since he was a martial apprentice, but you can't just accuse him without evidence. Randomly accuse him? I'm afraid he's poisoned deep into his marrow. I've sent someone to check on what he bought after ascending to a first-tier alchemist, and they're all antidotes. 5 days ago, he was crazily purchasing various highly poisonous materials and has been in deep seclusion until now. He must have been very desperate and tried to fight fire with fire. But the Hellwind Stone's poison can't be relieved easily, even detoxing pills won't work. I believe he must be completely crippled now. Bring Jiarong here. No matter what he's doing, he must come at once. Master Su Han is one of the only 2 third-tier Grand Masters in Tianshui. His position of great reverence isn't inferior to His Majesty. Su Han would never allow such a fraud to stain the pride of all alchemists. President, I just heard that you've also got promoted to a first-tier alchemist. You're indeed talented. Among the 5 commanders of the State Guardians, your overall strength is the strongest. You're flattering me, Lord Jia. The other commanders have strength beyond my own. My luck was just better. Humph. President Su, I'm currently refining in seclusion. May I know why I was summoned in a hurry? Could it be that we're celebrating Yun Shang's promotion? Humph, I didn't think you could pretend as if you're fine at a time like this. That's weird. Jiarong shouldn't be looking this well at all. Su Yuanqiao suspects that you used a Hellwind Stone in your last exam. This is the result of his investigations into you over the past few days. I need you to give us an explanation right now. This bastard. He sent someone to follow and investigate me. I'm lucky enough that Young Yun relieved my body of the poison and gave me the soul training technique, or I would have been crippled and destroyed without any hope for recovery. Master Yun, my respect for you is like a never-ending river flowing into the biggest lake. Like the yellow river pouring out, one that can't be cleaned up. Su Yuanqiao, you bastard. I think you owe me an explanation. His hands look as fair as jade. There's not a hint of corrosion from a Hellwind Stone. How did you treat the poison of a Hellwind Stone? I want to use divine sense to examine your body thoroughly. Even if you can cure the poison, there's no way the power of your soul can reach the level of an alchemist. I will expose you, faker. Examining me, with the likes of you? Why you? How is your soul power so strong? I'm a true alchemist. My soul power is naturally stronger than those of fakers. You. Fine. Su Yuanqiao, why do you even bother with this? President, I'm already old and fragile. I want to retire and return home, to spend my remaining years in the countryside. Please approve my request. Su Yuanqiao was knocked down by Jiarong with just one move? His soul power dropped even lower than a martial apprentice. His body has also weakened from age. I've only practiced the soul training technique Young Yun gave me for 5 days, and I already managed to beat Su Yuanqiao. Young Yun, who exactly are you? With this technique, I would be a slave for not only 50 days, but 50 years. Jiarong, your progress is very surprising. I did not expect such a stable soul power since you were only just promoted. Help me give this alchemist badge to Yunchan. Yes, President. Master Jia. Have you ever considered taking in a disciple? A disciple? I have a student who cannot practice martial arts due to his physique. But he is very interested in alchemy and has a lot of knowledge in that field through self-learning. Lord Yunchan is one of the 5 state guardians. Your strength and leadership are beyond me. You are an alchemist yourself, and we are on the same level. So, why ask me? He is quite special, and as the commander of the state guardians, I am not the right person to teach him. To tell you the truth, he is the eldest grandson of Duke Jinghua, the son of General Filong. I see. I've also heard that. I don't think I've met him before. He's a martial idiot. But Lord Yunchan should know, an idiot like him has a weak body, and that makes it difficult to achieve success in alchemy as well. I know, but there is something special about him. I hope that you can at least guide him to become an apprentice alchemist. Just as a way to keep our promise to Duke Jinghua. In that case, I'll meet this student. I'll take him in, but only if he meets the minimum standards of an apprentice alchemist. Thank you, Lord Jia, for doing this favor. Jiarong is a young alchemist with a great future. Letting Yunchao follow him is my way of repaying the favor. 3 days later, the annual exam in Jiaolan Academy. The Jiaolan Academy exam venue was sponsored by the previous Alchemist Guild president, Yang Di himself. The students who passed would be promoted to intermediate class in the next semester, while those who failed would have to pack their things and leave the campus. Every year, a large number of students from powerful families were eliminated. I heard that this statue was crafted by Yang Di after I died 15 years ago. I suppose he's kind of thoughtful. I've only opened 2 chakras. Will I be eliminated? Don't worry, as long as you have opened 1 chakra, you can be promoted to the next class. Just make sure you're not like the infamous young master of the Li family, the typical loser. He's the one who'll get eliminated. Ha ha ha. Just ignore them, they're only here to watch us trash-stricken class students fail. Although there's quite a number of us in the class, there were many poor students as well. I think more than a dozen have already given up and packed their belongings to go home. Teacher Luo Yunchan is currently in secluded cultivation, so I'll be the one to preside over your assessments this year. Most of the examiners are present, so let's not wait for those who aren't. They're immediately disqualified. I'll slightly change the rules this time. In the past, those who had opened their chakras or could throw out a punch with a force of over 1,000 pounds would pass. But many students cheated by consuming pills to increase their power, so this year, you must do both in order to pass. Otherwise, you are disqualified. Who will be the first? If Li Yunchao can beat Lan Fei, then he must be able to exert a strength of over 1,000 pounds. I'll just make the exam harder so he fails. Hee hee. What are you looking at? Do you want me blind you with my fingers? Open your eyes and watch me. Root chakra. Sacral chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Heart chakra. Throat chakra. Third eye chakra. Crown chakra. 7 chakras opened. 7. He's opened all 7 chakras. How is that possible? Wasn't he trash? This can't be. That famous loser is only a step away from the origin realm. How did he open his chakras? I remember that the Li family once invited a 4th-tier alchemist to help him, but even he couldn't do anything. The fact that Li Yunjiao's chakras were damaged and rendered him unable to cultivate made him a laughingstock among everyone. I thought he was only able to defeat Lan Fei with the help of pills or by vigorously training his body. Look carefully. Having strength isn't some great feat. That's impossible. Leaving cracks and marks on rocks? Isn't that something only a martial warrior can do? Look at that crack. Even a martial warrior might have not been able to make one that big. He must have used some kind of technique. Whoa, Li Yunxiao. How did you hide such power so well? Lan Fei, you trash. How could you not sense that your opponent had such strong energy? Now, is everyone satisfied? Teacher Wang, I'm quite busy, so I'll be taking my leave. Teacher Wang Feng got slapped in the face. He had to eat his words. Don't think you're so powerful just because you opened your chakras. Let me tell you, this is just the beginning. Ha 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 ha. Let me introduce myself. I'm Lan Xian, a graduating student and the leader of the Xian gang. It's Lan Xian. Whoa, it really is Lan Xian. Wasn't he in seclusion? Has he already reached the first origin realm? Hey, good dogs don't block the way. Good dogs don't block the way you. Hey, I won't make a fuss about that. I came here today for my good-for-nothing brother. Oh? Looks like the big dog came after I beat the little one. Are all the members of the Li family as uncultured as you? Uncultured my ass. What? After all these years of fighting between our families and me crippling your little brother, you have come to reason with me? Are you an idiot? Bastard. I've had enough of your nonsense. I'll make you regret the day you were born. Hee, that's more like it. A ruffian will be a ruffian, why even bother pretending? I'm not here to argue, but to give you a letter of challenge. It's true that my good-for-nothing brother behaved improperly and deserved to be expelled. But as his eldest brother, I can't just turn a blind eye. I'll have to teach you a lesson. So it really was Lan Fei who did it. I thought he was just framed. Did Lan Xian just admit that his brother did it? That's brutal. I'll give you two choices. Either get down on your knees right now and swear to never mess with the Lan family. Or challenge me. I'll make you regret your actions after completely destroying you. Considering how difficult it is for you to cultivate, I advise you to choose the first option. Lan Xian, you're crossing the line. How cruel. If he chooses the first option, how will he be able to hold his head high in the future? That's right. But if he doesn't, he'll die fighting Lan Xian. You've gone too far this time. You're a graduating student, and I even heard you have become a 9-star warrior. You're just a step away from becoming a martial master and joining the state guardians. And yet you are challenging an apprentice warrior? Have you no shame? When the younger brother is gay and has a quirk of stealing girls' underwear, the elder brother is not far from that. Since when did the Lan family have any shame? If you lack the courage to make a choice, just say it. Why are you hiding behind a woman? So this is the eldest grandson of Duke Jinghua and the son of General Filong? Ha ha. Although you have no shame, I accept your challenge. In 3 days, I'll beat you to your knees in this martial arts arena and make you lick my shoes. No, Yunxiao, you can't just accept it. Yeah. Don't be so impulsive. Although this body has been in a muddle for 15 years and has achieved nothing, it still has a few true friends. Compared to my old life, standing at the top of the world alone. Don't worry. Eh? Make sure to keep your word. If you don't show up in 3 days, there will be no place for you in Jiaolan Academy. Don't worry, I won't wash my feet for 3 days. All bark and no bite. If I don't completely cripple you, my name isn't Lan Xian. The Li family and the Lan family have had bad relations for decades. I will start with you little bastards, then I'll uproot the entire Lan family when the time is right. Alchemist Guild Alchemist Tower. Just a bit more cross-refining grass, balance my soul power. That's way too much cross-refining grass. Put it in dust flour to neutralize the medicinal properties, or it'll explode in 5 breaths. What? 4 breaths. 1 breath, eh? This martial apprentice Lu Yu. How did you know I put too much cross-refining grass? Well, I just smelled it. Anyways, I'm looking for Jiarong. Can you notify him? Smelled it? Master Jia seems to always be in seclusion, and I don't have the qualifications to meet him either. Brother, did you fail again? Did you get hurt anywhere? I'm fine, it's just that I've wasted materials. Sigh, I'm so useless. Miss Lu Yao. Ah, it's you. Madam hasn't forgotten me, I'm truly honored. Master Liang spoke highly of you after he read your prescription. Tianshui Alchemist Guild Receptionist Lu Yao. Master Liang praised you? Are you an alchemist too? I was, but I'm currently not. I'm looking for Jiarong. Please notify him for me, madam. Master Jia? He just came out of seclusion. Follow me. Don't give up. You'll eventually succeed. Just a few more attempts. Sister, you've always been the one earning money for my studies. I don't wish to burden you anymore. Maybe I just don't have the talent to become an alchemist. Brother, please don't say that. You have to believe in yourself. You're always the best in my eyes. Next time, just put 3 less blades of grass. If the potion is too pale in color, add a crossing cloud mushroom. Trust me. Are you really an alchemist? Brother, just try out this method. Master Liang praised him for his prescription last time. Okay. I'll try it. We've arrived. Master Jia. Arg. Jiarong. It's me. Yun Yun. Open the door. Ah. You can't. Yun Yun. Eh? Miss Lu Yao, you can go back now, thank you. What has happened to the prideful Master Jia? Okay, it's like he's a novice who just found a secret technique to boost his soul power. Yun Yun, I recovered my soul power and also made a breakthrough. A real breakthrough. Ugh, I don't have the time to listen to such trifles. I came here to ask you to help me refine some pills. Yes. An origin-impacting pill and an origin-blasting pill. An origin I-impacting pill and an origin B-blasting pill. These 2 pills are close to the 2nd tier. I've only just been promoted to the 1st tier. I'm afraid I cannot refine them. I'm here, what are you afraid of? Prepare the ingredients, I don't have much time. Is Yun Yun going to guide me on refining pills? Could he be an alchemist? How is that possible? I only need 1 for each pill. Why did you prepare 3 sets of ingredients? It's... Yun Yun is definitely not an alchemist. He doesn't even know about the success rate of pill refinement. A 1st-tier alchemist can refine a 1st-tier pill with a success rate of only 60%. The success rate of refining a pill that is close to the 2nd tier is even lower. In fact, 3 sets of ingredients may not be enough. You can start refining, just follow my instructions. Fool, careful on balancing the medicinal strength. Yes. Purify the herbs first, idiot. Okay. So stupid. Sorry. It's fusing. Quick. Oh, okay. Retrieve. An origin-impacting pill and origin-blasting pill. I really did it. And I refined both at the same time. Oh heavens! What did I do just now? How is this even possible? Yun Yun, you can call me an idiot or a fool as long as you guide me in refining. I will really become an outstanding alchemist. Why is the purity so low? You refine such trash, and yet you still have the nerve to shout? By the looks of it, you're totally exhausted. Looks like I'll have to purify them myself. How troublesome. My soul power of an advanced apprentice level is more than enough. Purification? Objects can be further purified? I thought that purification was only possible for ingredients. I've never seen Yun Yun's refining hand seals. They must contain something deep within. Done, phew. This is the best I can do now. My soul power is too weak. With this origin impacting pill, I will be able to break through the origin realm in 3 days. I'll save the origin blasting pill just in case. Just now, you used a total of 72 hand seals. Flawless pills. Not only was Young Yun able to purify finished pills, but he also made them look flawless. I want to follow him forever. It worked. I finally did it. I must immediately cultivate in seclusion. If I want to defeat Lan Xian, I need to condense Yuan energy and step into the origin realm too. Li Yunxiao's 1,000-pound strength opened all 7 chakras? Hee. Lan Fei's expulsion, Li Yunxiao accepted Lan Xian's battle challenge? Yunxiang, many interesting things have happened while you were in seclusion. These kids from powerful families are getting bored day by day. It might be good to let them fight. What's more important now is you, Yunxiang. Jialan Academy Dean Zhong Lishan. You're only 21 years old, and yet, you've achieved 3 stars of the 4 quadrants realm, as well as become a first-tier alchemist. You have a bright future. I plan to inform everyone during the feast that I'm promoting you to the Vice Dean of Jialan Academy. This Li Yunxiao, wasn't he a trash who couldn't open even 1 chakra? Don't refuse it. You're cultivating soul power, and you're also one of the 5 commanders of the State Guardians. No. Principal, we have to stop them. Let's talk about the other stuff later. Eh? Yunxiang? How can Li Yunxiao beat Lan Xian? He's dead meat. I heard that he's a piece of trash who has no chakras opened. Impossible, Yunxiang. This kid's scheming is very deep. I'm afraid that he's already in the first origin realm. What? A breakthrough? No, even if he has broken into the first origin realm, he's still no match for Lan Xian. Lan Xian ranks 3rd on the minor power chart, but I fear he's only 1 step away from becoming a martial master. I just got some advice from him and I could finally become a first-tier alchemist. I cannot stand seeing him get beat up by someone else. Then I'll come with you. I want to see the level of the students nowadays. Rank 3rd on the minor power chart? How interesting. Jialan Academy 10-fold gravity chamber. Lan Duo, that trash will be fighting Lan Xian today. Are we really not going to watch it? I'm busy. Lan Xian's position on the chart is a notch below Big Brother Lin Yu. And that clown, Li Yunxiao, is making a fool of himself. But Lan Xian isn't any better. He only picks on the weak. Only Big Brother Lin and Bai Chengfeng are true warriors in my eyes. Then I'll just go by myself. I've always wanted to see how that piece of trash dies. He can't defeat Li Yunxiao himself, yet he enjoys it when someone else is beating him. I can't believe he is such a wimp. HM? Li Yunxiao? Jialan Academy Arena. Is that brat coming or not? I'm not surprised if he isn't. Losing his dignity is better than losing his life. Fuck, I hope he didn't go back on his word. Fatty, do you think Li Yunxiao will come? I don't know, I haven't seen him for days. Could it be that he ran away? No way. If so, then he isn't worthy of being the heir of the Li family, much less worthy of us to follow. A man can die on his knees, but never live with this shame. What nonsense! Don't you have anything nice to say? Look, that piece of trash is here. He's here. Li Yunxiao is here. You're dead. Wow, he really showed up. What a hero. He's an idiot. The fact that he came here shows how stupid he is. Lan Xian is at the top martial warriors of 9 stars. How many moves do you think he can last? Several? Haha, he'll be considered skilled if he survives the first move. You idiot, why did you come? Lan Xian will kill you. Young Yun, what were you thinking? Go away. Don't mess around. Teacher Luo. I declare the match canceled. What? Canceled? No wonder he acted so fearless. He had something up his sleeve. This is an embarrassment to the Lee family. He's already trash. One more incident wouldn't matter anyway. Li Yunxiao is my student. It's my duty to keep my students safe. Teacher Luo, I'm the one who is your student, so why are you protecting Lan Xian instead? Everyone, you can leave. It will only take a few minutes to destroy Lan Xian. What? Brat, are you not right in the head? Did you get so frightened your brain short-circuited? Looks like the only thing I can do is prepare to save him. I must prevent Li Yunxiao from getting crippled at all costs. I thought you were too scared to come. Do you think that you can extend your lifespan by saying these few words? Warrior. This kid has really become a warrior. Just a few days ago, he was merely a loser without chakras. How's it possible? This trash is a warrior of the origin realm. No way. No wonder my good-for-nothing brother was no match for you. You really can hide your power. But your luck ends today. So much power. He is indeed a peak 9-star warrior. This Lan Xian is good. I think he'll be able to break through the 2-force realm in less than 2 months and become a martial master. How many moves do you think Li Yunxiao can last? I really want Lan Xian to be defeated, but that's just a foolish dream. 1 move? I don't think so. Principal. Principal. You all have underestimated Li Yunxiao. Perhaps this duel may be worth watching. Something feels off. The air around Li Yunxiao is strange. With every step he takes, the area around him trembles. It looks like the surrounding rules of the world appear to be beating with his peace, as if it were alive. This kid's pace must be a mystic art. It set the surrounding auras into motion, making their frequencies the same as his pace. What an advanced martial technique. Trash. You can barely take a few steps. How will you fight me? Don't worry, I won't kill you. I'll just beat you down on your knees and make you apologize. I'll make sure you and your family never get your heads up again for the rest of your lives. Passing cloud sword technique. Spinning star palm. Passing cloud sword technique, spinning star palm. What's going on? Li Yunxiao's speed broke through the cover of my palm strike? Moonwalk nether swap. How's that possible? What's that movement technique? He was walking in midair. What? I can't believe what I'm seeing. Li Yunxiao's step was the continuation of the previous both paces. The frequency and timing were exactly the same. In other words, he wasn't even trying to avoid Lan Xian's attacks, it was to complete a strange set of steps. He's borrowing the force of heaven and earth. The force of heaven and earth condensed around him. He's borrowing the might of heaven and earth. He is borrowing the might of heaven and earth. Life passes like a dream, a swan step in the snow. The floating life seal. It's the floating life seal. There's no way he can use that seal at his current strength. He must have placed it with the force of heaven and earth. But to borrow that force wouldn't just require skill. One's understanding of it would have to be, this is something that even I couldn't find a way to do. How did he do it? Could he be Yang Di's disciple? Is this Lord Yang Di's floating life seal? How is this possible? He is only a 1-star martial warrior. How does he have the ability to use the floating life seal? What's his relationship with Lord Yang Di? The young master of the Li family, Li Yunqiao, who was called a loser, used only one move to defeat the leader of the Xian gang, a peak 9 stars warrior who was ranked 3rd on the minor power chart. A complete defeat. This tactic to borrow the might of heaven and earth can only be used on low-level warriors. It takes way too long to prepare it. How can this be? I can't believe Lan Xian was defeated, and in such a miserable manner. He's badly mauled all over. Lan Xian is a 9-star martial warrior, and Li Yunqiao is only a 1-star martial warrior. How is the difference between their strengths so big? As I said. Stop it. No one can save you. Lunatic. This kid's a lunatic. My words aren't reaching him. I said, stop it. I can't believe he broke Lan Xian's dantian, thoroughly crippling him. If a warrior's dantian breaks, unless he has the legendary holy medicine that is level 7 or above, he's crippled for life. This. Li Yunqiao. Humph, I said, I'd beat you to a pulp and make you lick my shoes. I always keep my word. Obviously, I'll be taking this too, brat. You're being too cruel. He's already been crippled. Why are you still acting so cruelly? This is a battle with our lives on the line. His life is in my hands. Mind your own business. Mind your own business, mind your own business, mind your own business. Not even His Majesty the King of Tianshui or the head of the Alchemist Association would dare to speak to the headmaster of Jialan Academy that way. Ha ha ha. Brat, do you know who I am? The headmaster of Jialan Academy, Martial King Zhong Lishan. You're over 100 years old, but just a martial king, and you still have the audacity to show off? If I were you, I'd be so embarrassed I'd have hit my head and croaked long ago. This brat's gone crazy. He's seriously crazy. Die. Old man. You're over 100 years old and a martial king, yet you're bullying a 15-year-old martial warrior like me. If I, Li Yunqiao, don't die today, I will make you pay 100 times over. Under the pressure of a martial king, this puny 1-star martial warrior can still stand with his head high. What's more terrifying is that there is a difference of 4 major realms between us, but he can still emanate such a powerful fighting will. What kind of stubbornness and fighting will is this? What kind of unyielding soul is inside this boy's frail body? What's this feeling? Why does his stubborn look give me such a familiar feeling? Gu Feiyang. His expression and demeanor are identical to that of Lord Gu Feiyang. Old codger, just because you're a martial king doesn't mean I can't do anything to you. I will make sure you suffer, even at the cost of my life. Origin blasting pill. Even a martial master or even a great martial master would have yielded by now, let alone a 1-star martial warrior. Did I really have to bully the weak, using the strength of a martial king to bully a martial warrior? Even if I had made him yield, my reputation would be completely destroyed. This is the winds and clouds are rising. How is that possible? What? The winds and clouds. They're really rising. I've been the strongest warrior in Tianshui for decades, but now I'm here, sweating in front of a 1-star warrior? Who exactly is this brat? This move has made the winds rise and soar high. Could it really be Lord Gu Feiyang's The Winds Rise? The world stirs. Great wind and cloud palm? The winds and clouds rise high. All because of me. Long ago on Snowfall Peak at Shenxiao Temple, martial sovereign Gu Feiyang, the Vanquisher, suppressed 10 9-star martial sovereigns using the great wind and cloud palm. He taunted the mistress of the temple 3 times, roamed freely in the temple's forbidden places, and showed scorn towards everything. This legendary feat was passed down in stories for thousands of years. Stop it. Gu Feiyang's great wind and cloud palm don't scare me. He's just a one-star martial warrior, but this kid not only knows the floating life seal, but also the great wind and cloud palm. It's likely that he's somehow connected to Yang Di. If Yang Di really taught him those 2 moves, it would be impossible to give an explanation if I hurt this kid. You fought each other of your own accord. I have no comments about you injuring Lan Qian. But you shouldn't be so ruthless. I'll let you off as this is your first offense, but there won't be a next time. What? Since when was the dean so easygoing? Even if they were nobles, anyone who offended him like that would have been sent flying with a slap. Hurry up and disperse that power. Old codger, you're lucky you ran fast. He's absorbing the energy from the origin blasting pill. Li Yunxiao's pose seems to contain some sort of rule. I don't have a grasp of it, but something tells me that this is a powerful rule. I can borrow this rule's power to meditate. What's the situation? Why is Teacher Lu sitting down next to Li Yunxiao? Battle is over. All spectators leave the field at once. The bottleneck in my cultivation seems to be completely opened. I can feel gushes of yuan energy from my surroundings flowing madly into me. I've ascended. I was just trying to grasp the strange cultivation technique that Li Yunxiao had used. What is up with Li Yunxiao? What sort of heaven-defying cultivation technique was he practicing? Ah! What are you doing? I'm not doing anything? I'm just here to congratulate Teacher Luo's on her advancement. Why you became a 2-star martial warrior? Teacher, you're a 4 quadrants realm martial king. It's 100 times harder for you to advance. What's so surprising about a martial warrior breaking through? Stop acting dumb. How many days has it been since you advanced to become a martial warrior? One day this guy is going to give me a heart attack. The world has completely changed in the 5 days I was in seclusion. Give me an explanation for these things. Ow, my injuries haven't healed yet. Don't grill me like that. I'll give you an explanation after I have a good, long rest. Ugh. Fine, but I'll give you just 3 days. Meet me at the office in 3 days. This girl, how can she be so bossy and unreasonable? However, her talent is extraordinary. She's worth training. I need to cultivate and get rid of the remaining energy of the origin blasting pill as soon as possible. What is going on? Did Lan Qian not cripple Li Yunxiao? That's certainly out of Lan Qian's character. Phew. This kid's aura is so strong. I don't even dare to go near him. For real. He defeated Lan Qian in 1 move. Anyone within 3 meters of him will just get destroyed. I don't think even Bai Qingfeng and Lin Yu, both of whom are ranked on the minor power chart, are any match for him. I just heard news from the infirmary. Lan Qian is completely crippled from the neck down, and all his energy centers are broken. Unless they have a grade 5/9 nether chi condensing pill, he'll be useless for his entire life. Really? This kid is that cruel? It's not as if you didn't know that Teacher Qi in the infirmary is a 1st-tier alchemist. How could he be mistaken? And he's my cousin's uncle's 2nd brother-in-law's uncle's neighbor's son's 7th wife's sister-in-law's elder brother. How could he possibly deceive me when he's so closely related to me? He won't even give face to the dean. What a ruthless brat. Everyone will need to tread carefully around him. Don't provoke him, or no one will be able to save you. Li Yunxiao. Peak 2-star martial warrior, 1st-tier spirit power recovered. The godly evolution technique is really miraculous. I didn't think my spirit could recover to the level of a 1st-tier alchemist so quickly. I can refine Xian weapons and medicines myself now. With a frown, he realizes that this is complicated. Don't even think of leaving. Come back. Li Yunqiao, did you really ignore my words? It's been 5 days. Where were you? Hee, I was training and forgot. Peak 2-star martial warrior? It's been 5 days since you advanced to 2-star martial warrior. Li Yunqiao, you know the consequences of misusing pills and medicine. So, some kind of miracle must have happened to you. You should give me an explanation. Explanation? What explanation? Looks like I can't escape this time. How did you learn about Yangdi's floating life seal and Gu Feiyang's great wind and cloud palm in just 5 days of seclusion? Did you become a 1-star warrior? Before I went into seclusion, you were just an ordinary person without any activated chakras. Also, on that day in the classroom, how did you learn about the advancement technique of the Qilian bronze mystic weapon? What is the technique you used to suppress the explosion of the Yuan Dan in your body that day? What does Dean Zhong Lishan think of this? The Dean? His analysis is that you were once taught by Lord Yang Di, who taught you all those heaven-defying techniques. Our Dean possesses unrivaled intelligence. He saw through it at once. That is correct. It makes complete sense when I push everything onto Yang Di. Besides, I'd be more than happy to confront him personally bullshots. Others might not know better, but I do. Firstly, although your Li family has a strong influence in our country's military, you have never had contact with Lord Yang Di. Secondly, as far as I know, Lord Yang Di doesn't know the wind and cloud palm at all. How do you know he doesn't? Whatever. Since you're unwilling to explain, I won't force you to. I was originally worried for you and wanted to give you a backup plan, but it seems like that was unnecessary. Follow me. A street in Tianshui. I found you a teacher from the Alchemist Association. He said that he would decide whether to take you as a disciple based on the results of your spirit power test. What? A teacher? I can't make it. I know my own spirit power best. It's complete trash. That isn't for you to decide. He has already agreed. Besides, it wasn't easy to get him to agree. You have to go even if you don't. Which master is it? You want him to take me in as a disciple? Can he take it? He's the most promising alchemist in the Alchemist Association. I worked so hard to get him to agree. You'll know when we get there. Alchemist Association. Master Jia, I was looking for you. I've brought the young master of the Li family I was talking about last time. She got Jiarong to teach me. Oh, it's Lord Yunchang. Get an apprentice alchemist in the outer hall to give him a spirit power test first. All right. Follow me out. It's you. I finally found you. After you gave my brother some tips, his success rate for refining strength medicine reached nearly 100%. Thank you so much. Tell your brother he's pretty talented. If he perseveres, he can do great things. After that, my brother refined many medicines and made quite some money. He has now entered seclusion and is trying to break through to the next level. I really don't know how to thank you. Isn't it easy to thank me? Just use your body. How indecent. Where do you think this is? What are you scheming? Picking up girls? Since when? Can't you see that she approached me first? Go and take the test right now. If you fail, you're done for. If you want to argue, please get out. I'm sorry, we'll get out right now. Get lost. What's going on? Huh? Here lies Jiarong. Master Jia, these two dumbasses are fooling around. I'll kick them out right now. Kick your ass. You people know nothing. Do you know how hard it is for him to come all the way here to study? Do you think you can match his eagerness to learn? Do you think you can match his perseverance? Yun, young Master Yun. Master Jia? Luo, Lord Luo, you can just call him Li Yunqiao. You don't have to be so polite to him. Why are you still standing there? Master Jia has come up here and offered you a greeting. Return the greeting. I'm going to bring this kid for the soul power test. No, no need. There's no need for the test. Eh? No need? This kid is ignorant of the world, which is why he lacks the manners. I hope Master Jia can forgive him. Lord Luo, please don't whack him anymore. I was mistaken. Young Master Yun has a great gift, and he doesn't need any soul power test. He has a great gift? Then would you take him? Yes, yes. I'll take him as my disciple. Disciple? Me? To be yours? No, no. I was mistaken again. I won't take him as my disciple. Master Jia, you are behaving very strangely today. Are you taking him as your disciple or not? Lord Luo, all I ask is that you stop whacking him on the head, and I'll do whatever you ask. Move! Move! All of you, step aside. Master Zhang is here. Chief Alchemist of the Tianshui Kingdom, third-tier Great Alchemist Zhang Qingfan. The soul power wave emanated from that old man was very strong. He is at least a third-tier master-level alchemist. Why did Master Zhang Qingfan come to the association himself? Could it be that Rushiue's illness is out of control? Rushue? What's the matter with her? Well, it's not a secret. Rushue was born with the 5 Ains terminated meridians and could not have lived past the age of 5. That year, His Majesty managed to pursue a 5th-tier alchemist with all the resources of the state, who later provided a prescription for Rushue and said that it would keep her alive for 10 years. It has been 9 years since then. 5 Ains terminated meridians? It can't be cured by medicine alone, except with an 8th-grade medicine called the 5 Dragons Pure Yang Pill. 5 Dragons Pure Yang Pill? Can this medicinal pill really cure Rushue? However, only the legendary 8th-tier Supreme Alchemist can refine an 8th-grade pill. That's right. An 8th-tier Supreme Alchemist is like a god to us. Teacher Luo, you may go back first. I'd like to discuss the matter of taking Master Jia as my master with him. Rest assured, Lord Luo, whether young Master Yun wants to take a master or anything else, I will do as he bids. I will never let you down. All right. Find me a quiet place. I need to think over this. Yes, yes. What exactly is going on? Why did Jiarong, who was always so proud of himself, behave like a servant in front of Li Yunqiao? I got it. Jiarong, go and tell Zhang Qingfan that you can cure the princess's 5 Ains terminated meridians. Yun, young Master Yun, you are not joking, are you? Do I look like I'm joking with you? In addition to the 5 Dragons Pure Yang Pill, the princess's terminated meridians can be cured by stimulating her acupoints with golden needles. With my current soul power, I can't cure it with one treatment, but I think she'll be completely healed after a few more tries. Stimulating acupoints with golden needles? Young Master Yun, you know this kind of a legendary method? Do you have the confidence? Didn't I say I might not be able to cure it with one treatment and have to try a few times? So, to treat the princess, you have to come forward, and I'll be your assistant. But, when it comes to the actual treatment, I'll be the one who does it. With your pitiful attainment, do you think I'll let you treat her? But first you need to, then, young Master Yun, can I observe and learn from the side when you treat the princess with the golden needles? Do as you like, remember to tell Zhang Qingfan about this. You must take over this task, or the princess's life will be in danger once the potion loses its effect. These are the ingredients needed to cure the princess. Ask Zhang Qingfan to prepare them. Great, I can't believe I've got a chance to witness the legendary technique of stimulating acupoints with golden needles. Why are there so many? And, young Master Yun, these things seem to be materials for crafting a weapon? Yes, I happen to be in need of a weapon. Just take the opportunity to buy them together. Tianchuan State Street, although only a box of golden needles is needed to perform stimulating acupoints with golden needles, but I am very particular about the size, thickness, length, weight, purity, and materials, so it's best to find some materials and refine them myself. In this way, it can be handy and foolproof when performing. Boss, I really have only 170 gold coins. Just do me a favor and help me once. Go somewhere else then. 300 gold coins is the lowest possible price. Beauty, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you can't make me lose money, can you? An intermediate apprentice alchemist Junliang. But, if you are willing to be my girlfriend, we can discuss everything. Tianchuan State Jialan Academy student Ming Wu. In your dream. Oh, don't go. You just have to be my girlfriend for 3 months. Why, don't you want to treat your younger brother? That's right, I'm a man who's going to be an alchemist one day, and I'll only marry the daughters of nobles. You're worthy of being played by me for only 3 months. How about that? If you agree, I'll give you the resuscitation magic water for free. Help me concoct the resuscitation magic water, and I will raise enough money to pay you back in 3 months. Pay me back later? Ha! If your brother is not treated with this magic water, I don't think he'll be able to live that long. Sure, you can pay me back later, but your brother's life is priceless, isn't it? What do you think, my little beauty? I see you are still a maiden, or else I wouldn't give you such a generous offer. Who are you, boy? How dare you hit me? Who are you, boy? How dare you touch my woman? Hero to the rescue again. Will they be able to save his heroine? It's that boy, Li Yunxiao. Your woman? That depends on whether she admits it or not. Do you know who I am? Boy, you're in big trouble. Who are you? I really don't know. I'm going to wipe that smile off your face. I'm an intermediate apprentice alchemist at the Alchemist Association. My master is Master Jiarong, a first-tier alchemist. And my sworn brother is Long Hao, the eldest son of Lord Longqing, the commander of the Imperial City Guards. If you know what all that means, get down on your knees and apologize, and give me a few hundred gold coins for my injury, only then will I let you go. I know Jiarong, and I also know Longqing, but I have never heard of his son. Oh, I also have a few hundred gold coins. But, he. I dare you to take it. Oh heavens, what kind of a look is that? Even soldiers who have been through many battles do not have such a deadly gaze. I have this cold feeling, if I touch this storage bag. This guy will definitely kill me. In order to raise money, I had agreed to help Lan Fei in his plan of framing Yunqiao. But who knew that Lan Fei was expelled directly by this person in the martial arts arena that day, that peerless figure that descended from the sky? I have no idea what a real strong man is, but it's probably not far from that figure. Brother Hao. Looks like someone's in trouble. Don't worry, just enjoy the show. I don't know who you are, and I don't want to know. Now, I'll give you 2 choices. First, you can either kneel and apologize to my brother, leave this girl, as well as the money before getting out of here. Or second, become a cripple and spend the rest of your life in jail. Captain of Tianchuan State Imperial Guards. Long Hao. You have only 3 breaths to make up your mind. Humph. How dare you touch me? I already told you, my sworn brother is Long Hao. Keep your eyes open when you walk in the capital, boy. Bro brother, my dantian is broken. Crippled, I'm completely crippled. How dare you hurt my little brother, boy. I choose the second option. I did not expect Yun Chao to be so resolute in his actions, crippling Jim Liang without even saying a word. Please send me to jail to have some fun, brother soldiers. Jiun Liang's dantian was destroyed in front of my eyes. Not only did I lose a friend with a promising future, I am afraid that I'll be badly beaten by my father when Master Jia Rong will find out about this. Go to hell. Wha, how's that possible? He caught that sword with just 2 fingers? Humph, is that all the Imperial Guard captain can do? I am truly disappointed. He's strong. No wonder he's so firm in attitude. Watch this. Blue Moon Sword. This is a mystic weapon. Mystic weapons are the exclusive fighting tools for warriors, containing infinite power. Only alchemists could refine them, and each one of them is priceless and hard to come by. My Blue Moon Sword is made of deep-sea cold iron, by Master Liang Wingyu, a second-tier master alchemist. You are the third person to see it unsealed. It is your great privilege to be killed by my Blue Moon Sword today. It's nothing but a crappy first-tier mystic weapon, a piece of trash for good for nothing. My sword, it's like crying out loud? What's going on? How did my Blue Moon Sword return to its original form the way it was before it was unsealed? What happens to my broadsword? Is it destroyed? Heavens! I had spent all my money and begged Master Liang Wenyu to craft it for me. What other tricks do you have? Show them all to me. Kill him for me. Go to hell. You bunch of maggots. Is he even fighting? He looks like he's just dancing. This martial technique is called the Flowery Confusion Fist. It was invented by the martial sovereign Yuan Shishao. His life had a major downturn which caused his temperament to worsen until he went crazy. But in terms of power he was quite gifted. He created this technique to inflict chaos. His enemies were always caught by surprise. This broadsword may be trash, but it could still be worth a bit. I'll take it for myself. Ah, is there anything else that you want to give me? Ah, my father is the commander of the Imperial Guards. How dare you rob me? I will kill your whole family. Kill my family? Go ahead. Bring your men. I'd like to see you try. What's with all the commotion? That's, my lord. I'm Long Hai, captain of the 3rd Brigade of the Imperial City Guards. Someone's attacking the Imperial Guards here. Please save us, my lord. State Guardians. Who would dare? State Guardian Hui Guang. Put down the weapon and surrender now. State Guardian Hui Ming. How do you know it's my fault? You didn't even ask. The Imperial Guards are His Majesty's right-hand men. Why would they wrong you? This brat is only a 2 forces realm martial master. Long Hai is in the 3 powers realm. How was he beaten when he had so many men? It doesn't look like you want to follow orders. I'll just arrest you myself. Unseal. Isn't he just a 2 forces realm martial master? How can he produce such a bright sword light? It's a mystic weapon. No wonder you dare to break the law. You have a mystic weapon. I must take it from him. He. But now that you've run into us, your mischief will end today. End my ass. These 2 men are warriors of a realm above mine. I have to take the initiative or they'll crush me with the difference in our realms. Good you're looking for your death. Nether swap devilish windy feet. I need to take him down in one move, so he can't use his full strength. Ugh, you've brought this upon yourself. Unseal. Copper longsword. Unseal. What's going on with my longsword? Danger. Shadow residuals? Since when? Fool. I was only luring you. Die with him. Moon slash. Moon slash. What? He was luring me down just to attack both of us at once? He's really trying to kill us both at the same time. He's just a two forces realm warrior. He should be running, but he's trying to kill us? And I can actually feel the killing intent. Isn't he taking this too far? Connected hearts. State Guardian Great Bow. 2 into 1. Release arrow. They have a combination technique. I'm going to lose. Li Yunxiao actually forced the State Guardians to team up. Also, when he was sent flying, he could still turn around and tell me, "Run." What is happening? The girl is running away. Catch her. I need to escape and get some help. Humph. A martial warrior of the two forces realm actually forced us to use a combination technique. I wouldn't have ever believed something like this. Not until now. I'm still a bit stunned. Ah, my lord. This Jade Moon sword. Captain Long, we've taken down the criminal for you. We won't bother you anymore. My lord. That sword, we really should be going. You don't have to see us off. I had to spend my entire fortune on that broadsword. And I was only able to get Master Liang when used crafting by using my father's connections. No. My mystic weapon. Get up. You pigs. Quickly. Take this brat away. He made me lose my weapon. I'm going to make him regret coming into this world. Help. I need to find help. I have to find someone to save him. I ended up in front of the Li mansion without even thinking of it. Li Yunxiao is the eldest grandson of the Li family. He'll be saved. This is indeed a second-tier mystic weapon. It's already emitting such a strong power even when it's in a sealed state. I can't even imagine the power it must have when unsealed. 9527, where are you going? Young Master Y, there's a girl outside the gate who says young Master Yunxiao has been caught by the Imperial Guards. She told this one to inform the Master for help. That piece of trash? Isn't that piece of trash wasting his time at the academy? How did he get into a fight with the Imperial Guards? This one doesn't know. It's no big deal if a piece of trash is caught. Tell the girl that the Master is informed of this matter, and ask her not to worry. Li Mansion Butler Li Yi. When are you going to save him? It's up to the higher-ups to decide. How are we, the servants, going to know? The Master asks you not to worry. Li Family Master, the #1 veteran of Tianshui's military, referred to as the Duke of Jinghua, Li Qingyang. In today's court, he's one of the 6 most powerful and prestigious men under the king. The first 4 had little care for state affairs, so almost all of the nobles were part of the 2 major opposing factions of Li Qingyang and Lan Hong. Since Li Yunxiao's grandfather has said not to worry, I should be relieved, but somehow, I still feel a growing depression inside of me. The meridians in my limbs are all severed, I can't even move them. Long Family Private Prison. Hey, are you awake? Where is this place? Hee, this is the Long family's private prison. Kids your age must be really brave. I overheard the guards gossiping about you breaking the young Master Long's arms. This is a private prison? Not the capital's jail? The capital's jail? That's for the hardened criminals. Who do you think you are? This is just a small prison kept by the Long family. The Long family built their own dungeon? Humph! How dare they? I'm reporting this to the royal court as soon as I get out. Get out? Report? Cough, cough. You're funny. You've just broken the arms of their young master, and you think you're getting out? When I was about your age, I spat on the ground while walking past the Long family's front gate. They captured me, and I've been locked up here ever since. When he was 8 years old, he came to the city with his father to sell vegetables. All he did was glance at one of the Long family maidservants, and they arrested him immediately. He is now 48 years old. 40 years. That maidservant must be an old lady by now. And that guy. Don't worry, old man. I can escape. I'll be sure to free you guys as well. Kid, stop dreaming. Just accept your fate. However bad this place may be, there's still a meal every day. Even if the food is rotten. Heavenly Tyrant Body Training Technique, Elegant Lady Style. Great, another one he'll give up sooner or later. Sigh. I can feel power seeping from my dantian and circulating through my body. It's slowly repairing my broken meridians. This technique really is the best of all training techniques. Alchemist Association, 4th floor inner chamber. Lord Luo, please don't joke about this. Did Li Yunqiao really go missing? Yeah. I've looked for him in the academy and asked a few of his peers. Oh no, there is not even a hint of his existence. Master Jia, maybe you could enlist the help of others for your golden needle technique? We can't leave the princess's illness untreated for much longer. We're already tripling the medicinal potency every day, and we're still unable to suppress her condition any longer, and I'm afraid, yes, we can't delay any further. If all you need is an assistant to save the princess, then I will happily volunteer. Oh no 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 no. What could a child like him know? If you want to teach him, you can always teach him later. We don't have the time to wait for him. All I can do is tell the truth. Jiarong. How dare you? How dare you toy with the princess' life? Jiarong. How could you allow yourself to be played with by a notorious failure? How could you trust a child to use the golden needle acupuncture? Why, you really piss me off. Lock up Jiarong. He's to be executed once this is over. Master Zhang. Please. Please believe in young Master Yun. He will save the princess. Get lost. Do you understand the gravity of your crime? If you hadn't claimed to know golden needle acupuncture, I would have long since asked a high-tier member of the Alchemist Association for help. But now, the medicine can't control the princess's condition. It's too late to ask for help. It would take 1,000 deaths to punish this crime. What should I tell His Majesty now? Lord Zhang, please wait. What do you want? You caused all of this. Li Yunqiao was your student, right? When I inform His Majesty, you won't be able to escape blame either. Association head, I was only able to become an alchemist because of Li Yunqiao's advice. At the time, I wasn't even sure if he was being serious. It's common to be struck by inspiration out of the blue. Don't tell me that you actually think the brat can perform golden needle acupuncture too? I don't know if he knows golden needle acupuncture. But I do know that it only took him a single move to defeat the minister's eldest grandson Lan Xian in a recent battle. And your point is? Huh? How's that possible? I thought everyone was saying that he can't cultivate because all of his meridians are clogged. Also, isn't Lan Xian one of the strongest in Jialan Academy? Yes. Not only did he unclog all of his meridians, but the martial technique he used to defeat Lan Xian was the floating life seal. Floating life seal. Floating life seal, could it be that he's Lord Yangdi's disciple? I don't know. If he really is Lord Yangdi's disciple, then he may really know how to use the golden needle acupuncture technique. Leon, when you told me about this boy's condition before, he said that many of his invisible meridians are broken and could never be reconnected. Now, not only has he defeated Lan Xian, but he was using the floating life seal. This. Use all the power you can muster, even if it means searching at random. Find Li Yunxiao in the shortest time possible. A bar close to Jialan Academy. Lan Duo, it's true. The whole academy is talking about the battle from that day. It's a shame that you weren't there to see it. He might be able to defeat even Bai Chengfeng in one strike, much less Lin Yu. Yu Huzhen Luo Lan Duo. I'll pay. Senior Yu, I've told you many times that I don't want to listen to such things. Also, don't come and bother me ever again. I'm stuck at a bottleneck right now, so I'll be entering seclusion for a few days. Goodbye. Don't be a prude. You're just some prostitute that Lin Yu ditched. How dare you spend every day acting so pure? I've chased you for so long, but I haven't even been able to touch you once. Good morning, sir. Would you like some of this purple love story? It might suit your taste. Huh? Part-time wine saleswoman Ming Wu. Haven't I seen you before? Are you a student in the junior class? I remember all of the pretty visit reset girls at the academy. Right, you're called Ming Wu. My name is Yu Huzhen, and I'm about to become a martial warrior. Right, why are you selling wine here? Selling wine. Isn't that a waste? Senior Yu, do you want a cup? Love story, just 6 silver coins a cup. Love story? 6 silver coins? Ha ha. What a cheap love story. Ah. Ming Wu, you're so pretty. You don't have to work here. Why don't you become my girlfriend? I'll give you 100 gold coins per month. How does that sound? Senior Yu, please have some self-respect. How dare a wine girl reject me too? You will agree to be my girlfriend immediately. Do you dare say no? You. Sigh, let's drink a little. We've been searching for so long, but there's been no news at all. I wonder which hole Yunxiao died in. What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Is this a bar? Did we enter the wrong place? Huh? That's the girl who tried to frame young Master Yun that day. Hey! Isn't he Luo Landua's stalker? These two are weaker than me. Who are you two? You have 3 breaths to get lost. What arrogance! You might not recognize who we are, but you would know young Master Yun, right? Luo Landuo is a girl that young Master Yun likes. How dare a brat like you take a shot at her? Do you really not want to live? They are Li Yunxiao's people. We've never cared before, but that doesn't mean we won't start caring. Humph. This isn't the academy. All I need to do is call out and a gang would come to finish you off. Li Yunxiao's followers are all children of important court officials from the National Army. We're not in the academy now. In the country, they can do literally anything. I don't have time to play around with guys like you. I need to cultivate. I don't know this girl either. Don't try to blame me. I've finished the wine. Time to go back and rest. Ugh. If we hadn't sent all of our people out to search, I would have made this poser crawl out on his knees. Don't bother with such trash. Say, nothing could have happened to young Master Yun, right? They've already mobilized the Alchemist Association and the National Army. Even an ant should have been found by now. How would I know? Young Master Yun has changed too much recently. I can't get used to it, huh? That. The young Master Yun that you're talking about, do you mean Li Yunxiao? Yes, it's the same young Master Yun that you framed. Bah. Did you frame him again? Huh? Why? It's been 3 days. Hasn't the Li family saved him yet? What? What did you just say? What do you know? Ah. Why didn't you say something so important earlier? I'd already notified the Lee family. The master of the Lee family told me not to worry. You met the Grand Duke? No, his subordinates sent word. No wonder. This is troublesome. We need to save him as soon as possible. Hold on. Inform Lord Zhang and Teacher Luo now. Even the city guards have to back down in front of him. Right. I was so anxious, I nearly forgot. You can't avoid getting involved in this. Why don't you follow me for now? Long Family Courtyard Hap. Hap. Ha. Second young master of the Long family Long Ran. Ho ho, Ran, your concealed tiger fist has improved again. You're way more diligent than your good-for-nothing brother, Long Hao. You will certainly do great things in the future. Father. Brother became a 2-star martial warrior long ago. I'm still far from that. Father, why do you look so unhappy? Is something bothering you? Sigh. Recently, the whole country has been searching for a young man, but they can't find him anywhere. As the leader of the city guards, it's natural for me to feel the stress. Who is it? Why are you looking for him? The Grand Duke's eldest grandson, an academy student. I don't know why they're looking for him either. Anyway, where did your brother run off to this time? He went to the prison. A few days ago, a brat injured his arms. The moment his arms healed, he went to the prison to find the guy. He said that he was going to make the guy regret coming into this world. Humph. Loafing around all the time. How could he have gotten his arms injured? He's a major team leader of the city guards. What trash. Ah, right. Brother locked that guy up 3 days ago. He seemed pretty young. Could he be the person you are looking for? I heard Brother Hao mention him. That guy was called Yun something. Phew, you gave me the fright of my life. If his surname is Yun, everything is fine. I was frightened for nothing. Oh. I didn't remember it right. He's called Li Yunxiao. I dispatched all the city guards to search strenuously for 3 whole days just to find out that he's locked up in our prison. Furthermore, this guy is the eldest grandson of Duke Jingguo and the son of General Fei Long. It's already been 3 days. Could brother have killed him? Ah! Help! Someone has forced their way into the mansion. We need guards, quickly. Who dares to break into my mansion? Are you insane? He's our master, all right. Such power. Just his voice can make people tremble with fear. By the order of Commander Luo Yunxiang and Master Zhang Qingfan, we, the guardians of the state, are temporarily taking over the Long Mansion. Anyone who dares to resist will be executed for treason. How have they arrived so soon? They're all at least at a martial master's level. They're the 4th unit under Luo Yunxiang. Master Zhang, Master Su, Lord Yun, what's the matter? Excuse us, Lord Long. Lord Long, young Master Young has been locked up in your mansion. No wonder the whole capital couldn't find him for 3 days straight. He'd been taken captive by you. Long Hao must have captured Li Yunxiao. What do you mean by that? I really want to beat up Long Hao right now. Ming Wu, please tell us what happened on that day. Yes. Ming Wu carefully explained everything that had happened on that day, including how Jun Liang molested her, how Li Yunxiao saved her, how the state guardians wounded him, and how Li Yunxiao was taken away by Long Hao. Not a single detail was left out. Lord Long, did you hear what she said? We are temporarily taking command of the mansion. I will take sole responsibility if it turns out that we have wronged you. Lord Long, we wouldn't have dared to seal your residence unless we had concrete evidence. Since matters have reached this stage, I suggest that you just cooperate with us. I can't believe this all happened just because of my student. Jun Liang only attended a few of my lessons and I took him in as a disciple. I'm too careless. I'll only ask you one question. Is he dead or alive? I don't know either, but please follow me. It was all my disobedient son's doing. I had just found out about it when you arrived. Elegant Lady Style has repaired the broken meridians in my body. I can feel my Yuan Qi flowing again. The Yuan Q needs more time to recover fully, though. Pity, they've arrived earlier than I'd expected. This is bad. Bring that brat out. Today, I'll make him regret ever being born. A total of 35 people, 12 of them warriors. Although, there's also a martial master. My Yuan Qi hasn't recovered yet, so it'll be hard to fight my way out. Wake him up. Don't kill him. Furthermore, the situation outside the Long residence is unclear. I'll just pretend that I'm dead for now. This salt water was prepared with a special formula. It will rapidly corrode flesh and blood upon coming into contact with wounds, causing you pain so excruciating that you'll wish you were dead. Try not to die. Where did all your wounds go? Who are you? Did you really think you were important? You. This is for talking back. Haha, I recognize you now. You're that errant dog. Oh right. Where's your beloved sword? You son of a bitch. Kill him. Brother How, you can't. This brat must know that he's near his end. He's trying to anger you in hopes of a swift death. We haven't even served him our main course. How can we let this brat die so soon? Good catch. I almost fell for it. Hee hee. I'll let you enjoy the full buffet of punishments that we serve down here. Give him 100 lashes, but remember not to kill him. That's weird. When Long Hao slugged me earlier, I felt the power behind his punch flowing into my dantian. Though I did spit some blood on him. My body's absorbing the impacts and converting them into Yuan Qi. Could it be? This is also a usage of the Heavenly Tyrant body training technique? Back then, as a ranking battle of the Cloud Wind leaderboards, the Tyrant Martial Emperor and I fought for many days, destroying the whole sanctuary and everything around it in the process. In the end, the Tyrant Martial Emperor was able to overcome my true Qi with brute force due to his physical strength. The longer the battle went on, the more obvious his advantage became. Until the battle ended in my defeat. Now, I finally understand. Not only can the tyrant's body power through a Qi attack with brute force, it can even absorb the opponent's Qi. How can such a crazy technique exist? The tyrant body training technique is as strong as the godly evolution technique. However, although the technique can absorb the opponent's energy, the body must be hit by an opponent for the energy to enter and be absorbed. At the Nine Heavens realm of emperors, who would dare stand in place to get hit by a fellow emperor's attack? Not even the tyrant would allow a direct attack to his body unless he had no choice. Ha, that scared me. For a moment, I thought this technique was invincible. Looks like it has its limitations too. But, well, aren't you determined? Watch how I take care of you. A whip should be very effective on bastards at his level. Trash. Put some muscle into it. Energy restored. Dantian. He's really stubborn. He's taken so many hits, but he hasn't made a single sound. It's only fun if he's stubborn. What's the point if he starts begging for mercy or dies after just a few hits? Wouldn't we have wasted our efforts? I just need 10 more hits to be able to break through to 3-star martial warrior. Stop. I underestimated you. I didn't think you would be able to last this long. Humph. The main course will be coming right up. Enjoy. Ha ha. My strength has already recovered to peak 2-star martial warrior. I can break free at any time. But my physical body has received too much damage. Furthermore, there's a second-tier martial master here. Why don't I see what they're up to instead? Come here. This powder is known as insanity to the clear mind. I've carefully prepared it. Huh? Ugh, He it can add fun to even the most solemn of occasions. I'm so proud of it. Surprise mental assault. Stop testing it. Hurry and use it on him. The two of them only took a small amount. Everything in this huge bag is yours. This is disgusting. 3-star breakthrough. What the heck? I broke through to 3 stars. This is how I break through? Hup. Die, you idiot. Ah. The antidote. Get the antidote out. Ugh. A antidote? There is no antidote. Come on, brother, how? There's no harm in letting loose a little. Let loose, my ass. Uncle Ma, kill him now. Brat, you're asking to be killed. How dare a mere martial warrior appear before me? Rumble. Universal Soul Suppressor Demon Moon. Universal Soul Suppressor Demon Moon. It's soul, ack. How does this brat know soul techniques? Huh. What the? Ah. Ayo, ayo, ayo. I'd better return to the Alchemist Association. Qin Rushua's condition can't be delayed any longer. HM? Huh? Teacher Luo, Skinny Chin, and Fatty Han? Why are you all here? Are you all right? Of course, who do you think I am? Avadao. How are you uninjured? What's with the racket? Hey. Thank God that Li Yunxiao is uninjured. But how in the world is he unscathed? I keep getting the feeling that this boy possesses some weird aura. Are you Li Yunxiao? What's with the noises inside the prison? Chen Jin, what's going on? Sai, it's nothing, I'll take a look. Lord Long invited his henchmen for a round, let's not bother them. Oh? A round of what? Let's go see. Extreme scenes panel redacted. Sai. I did tell you not to go in. Lord Longhouse tastes aren't something the average person can appreciate. Although, I guess it's healthy to throw up once in a while. Li Yunxiao, what is the meaning of this? Lord Long, your son invited me to his party with no warnings whatsoever. I was about to ask you the same thing. This Li Yunxiao, his power seems to be that of a third-tier warrior, but he keeps giving me an uneasy feeling. It's as if not even I could be his opponent. How can this be? My senses must be off because of my disgust from earlier. I haven't cleared up the matters between you and my son, but now you're somehow standing there unscathed. And my son? My son, like father like son. Like father like son. Nonsense. I'm a warrior of the Three Powers realm, and the commander-in-chief of the Imperial Guards. Why would I be homosexual? Enough. Who here isn't a fully fledged warrior anyways? So you're Li Yunxiao? So you're Zhang Qing fan? You know me? That's the Alchemist Association Guild Master Su Han on the left, while Teacher Luo, the State Guardian's commander, is on the right. So that just leaves Zhang Qing fan and Xiao Qing Wang to be in the middle. It's pretty simple. You're pretty different from what the rumors say. So, do you know how to perform golden needle acupuncture? I can try it. Try? We cannot afford for the princess to be harmed. How can I let you treat her if you don't have full confidence in your abilities? Do you have any other ways to save her if you stop me? Fine, fine. Then I'll give you a chance. If you manage to save the princess, then I can guarantee that your life will be protected no matter what else happens in the future of Tian Shui. Although, if you fail, not even your grandfather Li Chunyang will be able to save you. My life will always be my own to control. Let's not waste any more time. Her Majesty the Princess has been awaiting her treatment. You hurt me before and tried to save me today. I'd say we're even. I will need some help during the treatment, though. You will assist me. Me? And no, I don't know anything. No refusal allowed. I have spoken. Master Zhang, I need Meng Wu and Teacher Luo to be my assistants. Please aid me by reimbursing them for their services. Whatever you want. I'll delegate the assignment of personnel to you. The golden needle acupuncture is a legendary technique that only the highest-ranking alchemists could use. Young Master Yun, didn't you say that I would be your assistant? No alchemist would want to miss out on legendary exhibition like that. Isn't Jun Liang your disciple? I'm done for. He was, but I've just now permanently removed him from my tutelage. Actually, I never cared much for him in the first place. I'm telling the truth. Please don't go, young Master Yun. Please. Listen to me, I don't even know him. Please don't go. Alchemist Association 4th floor cryo chamber. This violet jade bed can slightly slow the princess's illness. But evidently, it has already reached its limit. The grade of my current spirit power is low. I wish that I discovered that the princess had 5-inch terminal meridians some time ago. Then we wouldn't have had to wait so long. You just need a roll of silk and 30 golden needles? You really don't need anything else? Li Yunqiao, are you sure about this? Li Yunqiao, tell me the truth, what's your rate of success? 20%? 30%? If the chances are too low, I will notify the king immediately. If Li Yunqiao doesn't succeed, we might lose the princess. If the princess were a man and I had performed the acupuncture on him, I would be 100% confident in my success. However, she is a lady, so I can only perform it while throwing the needles from 15 meters away through curtains. Furthermore, I just got electrocuted by young Master Hao in the Long family residence, so I'm a little out of it right now. If I add all the variables up, I have around a 90% chance of success. Flying needle acupuncture? You want to perform acupuncture from 15 meters away, through curtains? You prepared the curtains to avoid behaving inappropriately to someone of the opposite gender? 100%, 90%? I once heard my master say that in order to successfully perform golden needle acupuncture, you would need the spirit power of a 5th-tier alchemist. Do you think you are Lord Yang Di? 100% success rate? ACU puncture by throwing needles? The princess's life is at stake. Be serious. I am already being serious. Since you know that Rushiua's life is at stake, don't cause any more trouble. Let's start. Teacher Luo, help me put up the curtains. Meng Wu, you just need to hold the princess up. The hell are you putting up curtains for? Just do it face to face. The princess is priceless. How can you fool around with her? I need the curtains precisely because she's priceless. The target of golden needle acupuncture needs to be completely undressed. If I perform the acupuncture face to face, I would see all of the princess's assets. If the king orders it, I will be forced to marry her. Humph. Are you trying to entrap me? I won't fall for it. Li Yunqiao has turned something this serious into kids playing house. Is he toying with me? Toying with me? With me? Me? The 5-inch terminal meridians are trying to merge within her soul sea. If you keep wasting time, the thread of her life will snap when the 5-inch converge as one. Even a 9th-tier emperor-grade alchemist would not be able to reverse it. Everyone except Meng Wu and Luo Yunqiang should leave right now. Meng Wu, take her clothes off. Teacher Luo, put the curtains up. Li Yunqiao, that's enough. The consequences of this aren't something that you could bear. Be serious. Teacher Luo, I am going to pierce your shoulder meridian, 7 millimeters deep. It is 7 millimeters into my flesh, without a single mistake. I am wearing armor made with golden silk. It is impossible to control the power needed to pierce it with a needle. But it was exactly 7 millimeters deep. Besides, how did he know that I was wearing clothing made of gold and silk? When we were outside, I saw that her collar area was emitting a dim golden light. So she must be wearing clothing made of gold and silk. It's trendy for ladies to wear it right now. Add that to 3 layers of clothing. We're 6 meters apart, so I used 3 points of power. How accurate was I? Enough already. Let's begin. I'm actually more confident with floating needles. If that girl Rushua were laid bare before me, how could I calm down? Rushua might be young, but her curves developed long ago. Ignore him. Let's start. All right. Hold her tightly, Ming Wu. Oh, okay. Elder Zhang, do you think Li Yunqiao is full of crap? At this stage, we'll have to swallow it even if it is crap. Please work, please work, please work. Ugh. What? You still haven't started? Her Highness the Princess can't last much longer. I'm already done. Huh? You're done? All done. He finished that fast? In a few minutes? Is he joking? Oh no, I'm doomed. At this rate, my life will be taken along with young Master Yun's. Li Yunqiao, how dare you? Why did you mess with us? With the princess's life no less. Even if Li Qingyang arrives, I'll chop your head right off. Master Zhang, he's telling the truth. Her Highness the Princess is fully healed. What? Really? She's recovered? Yunqiang, since when did you have a sense of humor? Incredible. She's fully healed. What? Humph. That was a decade-long headache of a disease. How in the world did this teenager cure her? My life is safe for now, probably. Here's hoping. Why, you have to be kidding, right? There's no way. He. Why are you giggling? It only took me 18 needles. It won't even take me a heartbeat to slice you that many times. How long did you think it would take? I thought you were the royal alchemist. Is everyone in the royal court stupid? Did he just scold the king's alchemist? Is he mad? I don't know him. Don't involve me in this blasphemy. Stupid? When? How long ago was it? This feels oddly nostalgic. Why aren't I angry at all? Instead, I feel dejected. You called me stupid? Aren't you? Li Yunqiao, stop blabbering. Apologies to Master Zhang. Apologies? I'll be waiting once he masters flying needle acupuncture. Only then will I consider apologizing. Hey! Isn't he afraid at all? Sorry for that, Master Zhang. The informed are the superior. He was correct. Since the princess is safe, you may all leave. I plan to stay here for a few days and monitor the princess's condition. Teacher Luo? The two of you, come with me. A street in Tianshui. You two are closest to Li Yunqiao. Why has he changed so drastically lately? His cultivation growth has exploded and suddenly he's proficient in medical skills. Those are not things that someone can achieve in a short period of time. Don't tell me that you two don't know either. Even if he had hid it intentionally and trained in secret, he couldn't possibly have hidden it from you as well. You should at least have a clue. He used to be a burden, someone that needed to be taken care of. But out of nowhere he just left us in the dust. He became someone for us to look up to. Say, could Li Yunqiao have stayed silent for so long? Because of the Li family's current situation? Just as everyone had concluded that he was trash who wasn't worth taking into account, he suddenly stood out shining like a star. Someone so devious, someone who endured hardships for so long, dared to stand on stage now. Maybe he had already completed all preparations. In the Li family of Tianshui, something big might happen soon. Li Yunxiao's grandfather, the Duke, is currently in isolated training to overcome a crucial step. Therefore, he handed the control of everything in the Li family to Li Yi. Li Yunxiao's father, General Filong, is far away at a northeastern town defending the frontier region. So he couldn't do anything about Li Yi either. It is rumored that the entire Li family, from top to bottom, is already in that brat's control. Is that true? It is also rumored that the Duke is not in isolation, but has instead been imprisoned by Li Y1. Li Yi is just someone who was granted the Li family surname. Would he have been given such power otherwise? Young Master Yun's performance may seem astounding, but the Li family still has a few elders in place. It won't be his turn for a while. Maybe something occurred outside of our knowledge that led to Li Yunxiao's eventual support, allowing him to rise to power. The golden needle acupuncture technique and the floating life seal are clear evidence of that. If trouble stirs up within the Li family, it will involve the entire nation. You guys will need to be prepared for that. I never liked that Li Yi anyways. As long as young Master Yun stands, we'll always stay with him. That's right. Duke Jinghua and General Filong have many subordinates who hate Li Yi. If young Master Yun makes a stand, they will support him. Teacher Luo, if the both of them started a fight, whose side would you be on? I'm the commander of the state guardians. I obey His Majesty the King. But Li Yunxiao is my student after all. Achoo! 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 My body is in tip-top shape, and I don't have a cold. Why am I sneezing? Young Master Yun. Why, young Master? See, can you have a look at my brother? Speak of the devil, I'm about to get lucky tonight. Use the 1,000 gold coins to buy your brother some medicine. This is too much money, I can't accept it. This is compensation for your contribution towards saving the princess. But I didn't do anything. All I did was help her change her clothes. If you hadn't arrived in time, I would have been forced into the position of having to remove her clothes. Being the stunning beauty that she is, and being naked right in front of me, would I have been able to perform acupuncture without difficulty? This was a matter of life and death. Which means that you were of the utmost importance. What kind of reasoning is that? 4 hours later, Meng Wu's house. This is my home. No wonder you were able to open the 7 chakras at such a young age. So every time you return from school, you have to walk 4 hours home. The houses in the capital are too expensive. We can't afford to live there. My father used to be a kind-hearted captain of the guard. We originally lived together in the city. But 3 years ago, my father was killed in action, and since then, my brother and I have had to live on compensation money. We had to move from the city to the countryside. Let's go see him. That's my brother Meng Bai. Meng Bai's been like this for 4 to 5 months. His condition hasn't changed at all. To get a doctor for his illness, I've been working for money everywhere. This is also why I promised Lan Fei that I'd help to frame you. Let's not talk about the past. I'll check on his condition first. I've commissioned the help of many martial apprentices, and no one could do a single thing. We could only rely on the samsara demon water to prolong his life, but the effects are getting weaker. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Why? It'll be okay. Now that I'm here, even if your brother wanted to die, I wouldn't let him. Really? What's wrong with Mingbar? Heaven and earth poison body. Heaven and earth poison body? What a scary name. Young Master Yun, can it still be cured? It can't. Didn't you just say that even if he wanted to die, he couldn't? I'm begging you, you have to save my little brother. As long as you can save him, I'm willing to do anything. No matter what. Don't tempt me to commit a crime. Please save us, young Master Yun. Stop crying. The heaven and earth poison body isn't an illness. How would I cure it? For instance, you're a woman. Would you let me cure you so that you'd turn into a man? If it's not an illness, then why is he like that? Let me explain. In this world, there are people who have been different since they were born. These people have a special body type and possess special qualities compared to normal people. The heaven and earth poison body is one of those special body. Then what should we do? Since you were able to figure out what his illness was, you have a solution to it, don't you? I've said it all for naught. I said that it's not an illness, it doesn't require a cure. He had the heaven and earth poison body in the first place. It'd be even weirder if there wasn't any poison. Your brother is too weak and the poison in his body has overwhelmed him. He was unable to control it, which led to his current state. I've read up on the heaven and earth poison body before. As long as we contain the poison and work on building his strength, it won't be a problem in the future. The poison is stronger than I thought. The golden needle acupuncture was useless? What do we do now? It's no problem. I can just transfer the poison in his body. Energy fusion. How could you do this? What will happen to you when the poison enters your body? I'd be scared if your brother had a perfect heaven and earth poison body. But he's only opened 5 chakras, how strong can the poison be? When it's transferred to my body, it'll be absorbed like vitamins. Poison gas of this level trying to erode me? Heavenly commandment, form the energy. Ever since Dad died, I've never seen anyone sacrifice so much to help me. Even if someone did help me, it was for my beauty. In the end, they'd show their true color. Li Yunjiao's tendency to put others before himself is so caring. As I thought, it was heavenly energy. I'm in luck today. Ugh, where am I? Oh my God. Meng Bai, are you all right? Sniff, you look so much better. Sis? Who's he? He's my classmate, Li Yunqiao. Just call him Young Master Yun. He's the one that saved your life. Say thank you. Thanks for saving me. Why is your body's toxicity so low? It's barely enough. You even have a heaven and earth poison body. Produce more poison next time. Huh? Ah. Sis, Young Master Yun is really good at joking around. I never joke. Brat, consider meeting me as your fortune. How about this, kowtow 3 times, and I'll take you as a disciple. You want to be my master? Ha. Me? Your disciple? How old are you, Young Master Yun? You look about the same age as my big sis, just 1 year older than me. I can't believe you try to take me. If I want to be a disciple, I'd at least try for a martial master at the level of a state guardian. Damn it, in my previous life, I could have destroyed thousands of martial warriors with just a single move. Look at me now. I am thankful for your kindness, but being your disciple seems. Pay your respects now. Young Master Yun may be young, but he's adept in both the martial and alchemic arts. It's your extreme fortune to be able to have him as your master. Sis, I'm your brother. You can't ruin my future like that. I'm not. How could you say that? I went through so much for you. You're pissing me off. I'm sorry, sis. Don't cry. I'll pay my respects now. Honorable Master. Please accept my hasty greetings. I know that you aren't satisfied, but it's fine. I'll present to you the Heavenly Tyrant Body Training Technique. It's second to none. It seems to match well with your body's condition. Your future has endless potential. Thank you, Master, but don't all martial warriors train with martial techniques? Please just teach me some stronger martial techniques. I wish to learn the concealed tiger fist. Do you know anything about it? The heavenly tyrant body training technique of Ao Chankong, the tyrant martial sovereign who ranked #1 on the heaven and earth power chart, isn't as good as the concealed tiger fist style in this boy's eyes. You will learn whatever your master tells you to learn. Don't be so picky. You're a newbie. Of course you need to start with the basics. Once you've mastered the technique and make young Master Yun happy, he might even teach you the floating life seal. These two morons. I don't know anything about the concealed tiger fist. You must practice this training technique, whether you want to or not. After you've mastered it, suppressing the toxicity inside your body will be child's play. I can suppress the toxicity? This body training technique consists of 18 styles. I'll show you the first there for now. Ah. Have you memorized them? It's only 3 styles, but you must train hard, day and night. As for martial techniques, let's wait until you reach the first origin realm. Until then, I'll look for a suitable style for you. Really? Master, what kind of martial techniques do you know? You can't give me anything that's worse than the concealed tiger fist. Don't ever mention that move again. That trashy, entry-level martial technique can be mastered by anyone. I'd be ashamed to teach you that basic technique. Don't worry, I know what to teach you. Right now, you should just strengthen your body and improve the natural toxicity inside you as much as possible. That's the way to go. HM? Are these all raw ores of primordial stones? Yeah. I used to follow Uncle Sher into the mines until the poison inside my body started taking effect. These raw ores were piled up here for a long time after not being sold due to their poor quality. No, I can sense something. This one doesn't seem to be a piece of raw ore. I only picked it up because I felt some energy inside it. Where did you get this rock from? Are there more in the mines? I found it in the Five Peaks vein outside the city. The main vein is under official control, so we were digging in smaller veins nearby. There should still be more stones like that one. This kind of stone is very useful. It is called the purple sunstone, which is a 5th grade material. Its main usage is to construct gravity arrays. If I'm not wrong, the Gravity Hall in Jialan Academy is constructed with a large number of purple sunstones like this. It can be used to make gravity arrays? Wouldn't that make it very valuable then? Correct. It's very rare for a state academy to have a gravity chamber. Although purple sunstone is only a 5th grade material, it's rarely sold on the market due to its unique nature. In general, only the top powers on the continent are capable of constructing gravity chambers. This one has too many impurities, but its size compensates for it. The purple sunstone extracted from this can produce a gravity field of almost 3 meters in diameter. That's amazing. Eh? Master, how could you take something that belongs to your disciple? It's a waste to leave this thing with you. I'll keep it for you now and give it back to you when you need it later. Remember to continuously use those 3 styles and try to stimulate the poison inside your body. When the time comes, I'll come and help you siphon the poison. I can't believe I've taken in a disciple with the heaven and earth poison body. With his amazing body constitution, this boy's future achievements will certainly be one of the best among my disciples. It's time to refine a Xian weapon for myself. Since I've accidentally acquired a purple sunstone, the refining method I originally planned to use will need a slight modification. Let's take a trip to the Alchemist Association. Alchemist Association Main Building. Today, we must find Li Yunqiao. Alchemist Association. I'm here to borrow the Alchemist Association's strengthening array. Lord Zhang and Association President Su? Why are they looking for me? Did something happen to the princess? That's unlikely. Why don't you meet them first? Please follow me. Geez, I still need something from them, so I'll have to meet them even if I don't want to. This way, please. Brother, something is off about you. If anyone else were to hear that they'd been summoned by these 2 masters, they would have been so excited that they'd jump for joy. Lord Zhang, Association President Su. I brought Li Yunqiao here. I will be leaving now. Ah. What business do you have? This is an invitation from His Majesty the King to a banquet for His Majesty's ministers. It is to celebrate both Luo Yunqiang's advancement to an alchemist and the princess's recovery. Excluding yourself, you can bring 5 others along with you. That's all you summoned me for? Ho ho ho. We want to know, are you a disciple of Lord Yangdi? No. You're not? Then the floating life seal and golden needle acupuncture you used. If there's nothing else, I'll get going. No one has ever dared to embarrass me like this. Please wait a moment. Young Master Yun, please look at this. Why are you so impatient, young Master Yun? We invited you here to thank you for saving the princess. The 2 of us prepared a small token of appreciation for you. The badge of a second-tier alchemist? The golden needle acupuncture you displayed is far above the level of a second-tier alchemist, but I only have the authority to issue second-tier badges. I apologize, but if you wish to obtain a higher certification, then you will have to take a test at one of our association's other branches. This thing is pretty good. Everything else aside, the monthly payment alone is respectable. Thanks. Young Master Yun, take a look at this too. I don't have to look at it to know that it's a Xian weapon. What do you think? In order to learn golden needle acupuncture from him, I'll have to part ways with my beloved. Not bad. It still has many flaws, but considering your abilities as a 3rd-tier alchemist, it is indeed difficult to refine a Xian weapon of such quality. The way he talks is seriously maddening. How dare he say that such a precious sword contains many flaws? You don't believe me? The main component in the Sword of Spring Water should be the 4th-tier mystic aquatic iron. Logically, you'd think that higher-grade ingredients would result in higher-grade Xian weapon refinement. However, your 3rd-tier abilities are completely unable to understand the structure of 4th-tier ingredients. So you can only change its shape using brute force. Although a Xian weapon refined like this is considered 3rd tier, it is not as stable as a Xian weapon crafted with thirstier ingredients. It can exert more power, but it would also be more prone to damage and more demanding for the warrior to use. I've never thought about that. I was only trying to raise the Xian weapon's quality and grade. The refinement technique and choice of fire matters too. A stronger fire is not always better. Lord Zhang, you used a demonic beast's internal fire, right? It had a fire attribute too. That would directly clash with the mystic aquatic iron's water attribute. The refinement technique is simple and crude. You did not fuse the different steps well. Other than having an okay grade, what are you expecting of something refined like that? I used to be very satisfied with this Xian weapon. The more I looked at it, the happier I was with it. But now, the longer I look at it, the more problems I see. In fact, it looks more and more like trash. How is this a sword? It's just scrap metal. Scrap metal. How many years has it been? It has been so long since someone in Tianshui could give me tips on refining. I never would have thought that at this age, a brilliant path would once again be paved on the road of alchemy. I can even faintly see a higher tier of the alchemic way, waving at me. Lord Yunqiao, if that's the case, how do I refine Xian weapons of higher quality? I want to refine a Xian weapon of my own. Why don't I use your refinement chambers? How much you learn from it will depend on your own abilities. How much you learn from it will depend on your own abilities. Young Master Yun. Thank you. You remembered to bring me here before you started refining. I've learned my lesson. I brought together all of my students and gave them a harsh lecture. I told them to train in seclusion and not get themselves involved in outside matters. Otherwise, I would kick them out, no exceptions. I didn't think that Tianshui would have an auxiliary refinement array of this caliber. This is beyond my expectations. The refinement process should be much easier with this. These were all constructed when Lord Yangdi was here. Jiarong, are the raw materials I asked for all ready for use? Yes, they are. But aren't those raw materials used for pills? Correct. I just took in a disciple and I plan to refine some pills for him, such as detoxification pills and origin-impacting pills. The level of this auxiliary refinement array is higher than I thought. With it, I can refine the pills alongside the Xian weapon. Why are you just standing there? Bring out the materials. Why, young Master Yun, just leave the refining of such simple pills to me. You should concentrate on refining your weapon. Jiarong, I guess you're not interested in watching me refine. Eek! I haven't even talked to you about the last time, young Master Yun. It's all here. Master Yunxiao, I've never heard of anyone using two separate arrays to refine at the same time. Let alone using the same array for two different kinds of refinement at the same time. Not only have you heard about it just now, but you're also about to witness it for the first time ever, with your own eyes. Young men like him are quick-tempered, impulsive, and messy. When he fails his refinement and suffers a setback, he'll see his mistake and correct it. Okay, we can start now. Young Master Yun, didn't you say you were going to refine two types of pills? I put the materials into the cauldron together to refine them all at once, just to save myself the trouble. What? Refining two types of pills in the same cauldron? Putting all the materials together? And you're refining a Xian weapon at the same time? Heavens! Does this kid really know alchemy? What's wrong with me? Why am I letting him do this, and why am I addressing him as Master Yunxiao? Am I so old that my brain is fried? How did I believe this boy? Both of us are almost 100 years old. Why are we horsing around with a child? It must have been because we were fooled by his words earlier. Now that it's time for action, he's shown his true colors. I should have just asked him for the golden needle acupuncture technique. Why did I stupidly agree to let him refine a Xian weapon? Heavens! I even gave him the badge of a second-tier alchemist. What's wrong with me? This boy must be an arrogant pup, all bark and no bite. He must have learned golden needle acupuncture by accident somehow. We're among the most prominent figures in the nation of Qianshui, yet we were blinded by this boy. If the public were to hear of this, our dignity would vanish. Cauldron Crest Pill Refinement. Cauldron Eye Weapon Refinement. What's going on? The whole array is only partially activated. Isn't the array a connected single working? Perhaps the boy's strength isn't enough, and he can only activate a part of the array? The activation of the array can only succeed or fail. How can it be only partially activated? It should be because the boy's strength is too weak. But why does this erratic fire feel so much stronger than when we usually use it? You two fools, shut up and watch. This formless spirit auxiliary array formation is composed of 48 basic arrays, which correspond to 48 basic refining methods. Under their interactions, it can derive into countless kinds of auxiliary effects. Which is the reason why it can become such a powerful auxiliary formation. If it were fully activated on each usage, it'd take a lot of mind and soul power just to keep the whole formation running. How can one refine under such a heavy load? I only want to refine first-tier pills and a first-tier Xian weapon, so I have only activated 12 basic arrays, which will derive 108 auxiliary effects. That's more than enough. Heavens! So that's how it is. Oh my God! I can't believe this! My goodness, how can this still be a simple refinement? You might as well kill me. This. I see it. I can see it. This winding path of obstacles, the tenacious path of alchemy, a rift of sunlight strikes through the gate of knowledge. When refining, every part of the alchemist's mind and strength must be used at the most crucial point. Therefore, the selection and activation of arrays are very important steps. A good alchemist must also be a master of the array. The fact that Yang Di was able to construct this array formation here proves that his achievements in arrays far exceed yours. Why, young Master Yun, why you are God? Didn't you say every part of the alchemist's mind is very important? How can you still talk to us while refining this? Do you think I want to? I'm just worried that you idiots won't understand anything. I'll say no more. Watch for yourselves. Eek. Ah. I'm sorry. Li Yunxiao's precise control of the rhythm and movements have completely won over the eyes of the three of them. Each movement was like art, deeply moving the heart. I never imagined that refining could be so beautiful. The furnace's fire just has to be maintained within a certain range. Right now, the pill is already forming. Now, you can watch me refine a Xian weapon. This is it. The original state of fine iron. A first-tier alchemist should use the typical first-tier ingredients. Only then can they deepen their understanding of the structure of various materials. Even the common fine iron can be used to forge a Xian weapon when brought to its original state. Ah, there's so much fog. I can't see anything. Use your soul power. Your soul power. Condense. Hap. Whoa. Ah. This sword. Calming spirit nourishing pills with such low purity are only fit for feeding pets. Is this meant for humans to eat? My second-tier calming spirit nourishing pills. I bought them all at outrageous prices, Lord Yunxiao. I have pills of high purity. I have some too. Horizon spirit pills that can recover your yuan qi, there are flowers to nourish your spirit, and the fantastical white crane pill that can take you over the moon. Fantastical white crane pill? Isn't that an aphrodisiac? Ah. Erp. Ahem. This is for Elder Zhang. Suhan, speak clearly. Which Elder Zhang are you talking about? This one. Everything else is trash. It would be better for me just to meditate for a few minutes. Qi manifestation. Young Master Yun, you just took a second-tier aphrodisiac. Are you all right? Shut up. Li Yunxiao's refinement had an undoubtedly groundbreaking impact on them. The three of them still felt like they were in a dream. Some of them didn't dare to believe what they had seen. Ha, I've finally recovered by a third. Such refinement takes so much energy. Young Master Yun, your spirit power recovered by a third just like that? Yeah, what's so strange about that? I only have the soul power of a first-tier warrior. It's only natural that my soul power would recover faster than yours. But, isn't that too fast? I have first-tier soul power too, but it takes at least 7 days to completely recover after refining. Trash like you dares to compare itself to me? Not bad. It turned out as I thought. You've worked hard. Lord Zhang and Lord Su, what do you think? Whoa. Just call me by name, Lord Yunxiao. I dare not be a lord. HM. Universal Detect. How is it? It's a first-grade weapon with a perfect base. It's as if it came from the world itself, with immense power flowing through it. I've never seen a Xian weapon in such harmony before. However, the fine iron in this sword is already in its original state, so it should be in its unsealed form, right? Dare I ask, can this sword be unsealed again? What would happen if the sword unseals? During the refinement process, I had condensed that explosive power down into its base. Therefore, it wouldn't be able to unseal that power again in a battle. But, did you see the purple sunstone that I put in at a later stage? A purple sunstone? Isn't that a key material for constructing gravity fields? It was meant for gravity fields. In its unsealed state, I integrated 2 gravitational fields in the Xian weapon. Watch closely. Unseal. Tenfold gravity. Yup, this is tenfold, but I've only gravity. Placed one of the gravity fields. The other one also has the same effect. Stacking their effects will make it 100-fold gravity. Unfortunately, the purple sunstone I used wasn't big enough. I could have added a 3rd gravity field to the sword, creating 1,000-fold gravity if all 3 stacked. It seems that it was better off without the 3rd effect. This Xian weapon wouldn't have been able to withstand such powerful forces acting on it. Simultaneously unsealing 3 gravity fields could have caused permanent damage to the body. 3 formations, 3 unseals. A Xian weapon in its unsealed state can be unsealed 3 more times? Master Yunqiao, allow us to conduct research on this Xian weapon for a few days. What would I use then, if I gave my sword to 3 trash for research? Not your trashy spring water sword, I hope. I guess you're right. I was so excited to show off my spring water sword earlier. Now, I just want to ask Yunqiao for the sword back and destroy it. I mustn't let anyone know that I refined it. Hee hee. Sooner or later, you'll understand that being scolded by Yunqiao is an honor, an identity, and a type of happiness. The main purpose of this sword is training. With this, I can train under 10-fold or 100-fold gravity every day, so as to make tremendous progress. As one said, if the sword is blunt, no work shall be done. I'll call this sword Black Lass. For young Master Yun, those words you said, how does it relate to black, HM? Why, young Master Yun, those words you said, how does it relate to Black Lass? There's no correlation. I'll call it whatever I want. How dare you ask me that? In nothing, thank God I learned how to predict. Now, let's check on the pills. It's been a few hours, yet the fragrance of the pills fills the room. How invigorating. Amazing. Pure pills. Ha ha. These are my master's pills. I've seen it before. This purity is way too high. It makes a slave like me feel so happy. Ha ha ha. Achievement unlocked, Tag Master. Well, thanks for letting me use the refinement room. As a reward, I'll spend an hour answering any questions you have. Outside of alchemic and martial arts, I can also answer anything about music, array mastery, art, chess, and getting girls, as I also have many achievements in those subjects. Really? Zhang Qingfan and Su Han are well known, but only in the country of Tianquay. Whereas in his previous life, Li Yunqiao was a 9 heavens realm martial sovereign, known across the world. Countless people had begged him for his teachings. Teaching those 2 was as easy as ABC. Master Yunqiao, thank you for your teachings. I'll be going now. I'll teach you again next time. Old man Su, what do you think of Master Yunqiao? Unfathomable. He really is. In the past, I was lucky enough to receive some teachings from Lord Yangdi himself. Yunqiao gives me the same aura as Lord Yangdi. They're really similar. Us alchemists always value one thing, which is rightful respect. If Master Yunqiao really is Lord Yangdi's disciple, I'd never deny him. I believe that he isn't Lord Yangdi's disciple. Because of the feeling he gives me, it's more mysterious than Lord Yangdi. Ming Wu's house. Phew, finally home. Ah, young Master Yun. Why are you here? Why, young Master Yun, what's wrong? Where's Ming Bai? After he recovered, he immediately went to the mines with our neighbor. I'm back, sis. Huh? Master's here. Master. Sis. Look at this. I mined so many ores today. Neil. Yua. Ming Bai. Cough splutter cough. Why did you hit me? Why? Just because you are my disciple. I told you to buckle down in your training of the first 3 styles of the tyrant body tampering technique. Did you follow my orders? I need to earn money to support the family. I am a man. I can't leave my sister to work and earn money. I want to support my sister. Brother, stop. Quick, apologize to young Master Yun for your mistake. Apologize? Why should I apologize? He starts hitting me at random, even though he's my master. He doesn't teach me anything good, but teaches useless stuff instead. What kind of master is he? You dare to talk back? Kneel. Meng Bai. Ah. I refuse. You're just a year older than me. In a year, you will no longer be able to defeat me. Stop bullying the weak. If you're so tyrannical, just kill me. Do you think that I wouldn't dare to? It's such an embarrassment to have a disciple as useless as you. So what if I kill you? Young Master Yun. Please don't. With that temper, Li Yunxiao might really try to kill him. You're infuriating. Why did I raise you all these years? Apologize to him right now, or I will disown you as my brother. Sis. What's going on? Why is it so noisy? Uncle Lee. It's Uncle Lee. Uncle Lee, save me. Ming Bai? Ming Wu, what is going on? The uncle next door, martial warrior Li Dayuan. Uncle Lee,